Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Fellowship of the D20. It is once again on like a polyhedron. Tonight we're going to dive back into Descent into Avernus, and I'm going to hand it on over to Greg for the intro.
Thank you, Mike. When we picked up last week, our intrepid heroes decided they needed to take a rest. So they bunked down in the basement of the halfling's house with all of the bloody demon food. And in case you don't recall, this would be the halfling who sold his youngest child's soul to a devil to get more food. The party spent the night there, suffering through crashing noises, screams in the night, lightning, thunder, cracks in the actual ground of not only the building, but the city itself. Before picking up the next day to continue their trek for, I think it's City Hall. It's basically some important building where they believe everyone is sheltering.
High Hall,
High Hall, thank you.
where everybody's high. So,
If they're lucky.
Hi ho.
yeah.
Hi ho.
So, moving carefully along the city streets, the party heard some noises, heard buildings crumbling and crashing. Sirius scouted ahead, only to peek around a corner and see none other than Yanagu, the demon lord of the Knolls, the ruler of ruin, facing off against Baphomet, the devil lord. And for once, the party decided discretion was indeed the better part of valor and slunk away to the north. Else we'd be talking about a whole new Phantom 5 at this point. The party moved across to the north, still in search of one of the two bridges that would get us to the other side of Elturil, as we had discovered a map that indicated only two such bridges were joined, or were in fact joining the split city. But before we got there, we heard some music and came across some spine devils in a jaunty marching band with some baby-faced evil, playing instruments that we quickly found were made of still living people.
It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing.
That's rough.
In addition to playing their horrible, horrible music, I mean, no melody whatsoever. They were also throwing babies into the fire, so we decided we needed to stop at least one of those two things. So the party jumped into action, fighting spined devils, I don't remember what the baby-faced evil devils were called. But these, at least one of the two types of devils I caught burst into ash when destroyed, leaving Cirrus and others to wonder what happens to a devil if it's actually destroyed while it's on its home plane of Avernus, and we can only hope that we're getting rid of them for real. But as each devil was dispelled, destroyed, disapparated, whatever happened to them, our party realized that they were dropping soul coins in their wake. So we gathered 7 soul coins by the end of it. In addition to the soul coin Cirrus continues to carry of the halfling's youngest child. After the fight, while we were debating what to do with the instruments, the instrument people, Eni took it upon themselves to toss one of them to its death. And after, Cirrus got on his high horse about that for a moment, and then the party discussed it for a moment, we all agreed that that was actually the best thing to do with them. Put them out of their misery. Moving along, the next stop on our adventure, we actually came to the split in the city and stumbled upon a bridge of death. Only there were no questions 3, only one way across, and death knights on each end of the bridge. The party disregarded Cirrus's recommendation that we pay the toll and see if that got us across, which, to be fair, probably wouldn't have worked anyway. So we engaged in combat with death knights, mummies, ghouls, ghasts, zombies, and skeletons.
Oh my.
Oh my. Sears detected some runes on the bridge, and they appeared to be dedicated to Torm. So while the party fought off the hordes of undead and the Death Knights summoned their nightmarish steeds, and even tried to banish Boja,
Oh. You know
Sears eventually made his way to those runes, held his little prayer service to Torm, of all things. Turns out the runes lit up. They are anathema to the undead. So while many of the undead were already off the bridge and being killed, most by Eni, Eleutheria, and Bjorn, with Boja calling down her holy wrath straight into the depths of hell to smite
Yeah,
several
baby.
of them as well. I mean, that's impressive right there.
Yeah.
We did, in fact, win the bridge with its anti-undead runes upon it. And that is where I shall hand it back to our DM because we're currently standing around wondering what to do. Oh, I did forget the one ghast that was off to the south of the fight who was minding his own business. So Sears just let him wander on his ghastly way.
And he
And
did.
then I killed him.
And then he
Did
killed
you?
him. And
I
it was
did.
very sad. Yes, we did.
Oh,
We were
you
all-
suck.
We wanted to leave him alone because he was just going about minding his own business.
He wasn't
And
hurting anyone.
You
In
would have
fact-
probably would have hurt anybody that came along. So
He
Yeah.
might have bitten the devil and made everything better. So, but
He might have gone taking care of Baphomet for us. We don't know.
yes,
No, Eleutheria chose to shoot him instead of shooting anybody who was actually attacking a party member. So there's that.
Yeah,
Man, Sears can't keep any pets.
great recap, everyone. And as you stated there, Greg, you all are on Torm's Blade, a bridge that is going across a huge gap of nothingness, far, far below. You can see the river Styx burning, demons and devils fighting around the river, demons coming out of the river itself. And you have claimed the bridge for yourself and activated the ruins, which took out all of the undead as the bridge glows blue. You also notice that this blue glow, while dimmed by the hellish exterior you are in, is very different than everything else around you, where the sky itself, when it's not blank, has a distinctly orange tone to it, while this is glowing a most decidedly holy blue, which stands out like a sore thumb here in the fallen city of Elturil. So is that a good or bad thing? I don't know. But it's certainly an alarm that has been sent up into the sky. And with that, all of you are either on one side of the bridge or standing over the ruins of the nightmares and everything else that you defeated, the Death Knights, and you have to decide where you will go from here.
Did we search everything?
You did search everything.
We did? Okay.
You had searched through everything. The only things you did not search through, I believe, were the Death Knights. So
Might be worth doing that
Okay.
before we go.
For sure. We're still planning on going to the hall, right?
Yeah.
So we got to cross the bridge and head over there afterwards then.
Yes.
okay.
We might not want to spend too much time here. While the bridge may be safe as long as those runes are firing, I'm quite certain we just sent up a flare.
Yeah. It's just a couple of bodies. We can just.
Well-
Oh yeah. By all means, I'm not saying we need to duck out right this minute. I just think we should
Well,
be
bridge,
gone when
the
we
bridge
go.
is safe. Let's keep in mind the bridge is safe from undead.
Well, if it's the holy power of Torm, it might also help against the demons. So who knows?
Either way,
So we won't
we
mosey
just
across it.
we just lit up a flare that says, "Hey, praise to Torm here."
All right.
All right. So, if you'll remember, when you defeated the Death Knights and their steeds, they all kind of evaporated and disappeared. However, when you cast Detect Magic, there is a magical glow I'm going to say it's a moderate glow, and you have detect magic on permanently, right, Steve?
I do.
Yeah. So where both of the Death Knights fell, they're two distinct and separate magical glows, though they are identical. And if you concentrate on them, you can determine that the aura that is giving off is one of conjuration.
Okay. So it looks like something is emitting conjuration magic. So I guess we'll check and see what is glowing on them.
All right. How do you just go over there and look? Is it just
Yeah.
you, or okay? So you go
I
over.
don't know who else is there. So
Between
I'm sure it's
Moses.
not-
Honestly, Cirrus is standing on the bridge, just looking over it, watching the battle. He's a bit fascinated at the moment.
Yeah, you're seeing all sorts of stuff. You're seeing some rather shocking stuff. If you want to give me a perception check, I could give you some details. I am a budding horror writer, after all. I wouldn't mind doing that for you. And well, all right.
Budget just
Budding
goes.
my ass. You are a horror writer.
As you are watching, taking inspiration from a story that we heard off screen, you see one demon reach through the armor of a devil, grab its junk and rip it out, and then stuff it in its throat before body slamming him 3 times and then drop kicking his ass into the river Styx. That's one of the most notable things you see there. You also watch as a horde of demons descend on a devil and begin ripping it apart, and then erect it, taking its spine out and lashing it up and turning it into a maypole as they begin doing a dance around it using the tendrils of the devil, still alive, by the way, as they sing a demonish song in Infernal as they go around, before they in turn are wiped out by a pit fiend who comes down and destroys all of them with a hearty FU to the whole group. Would you like to keep watching?
Would you like to know more?
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, Cirrus is going to keep watching, but we can get back to what the party's
Yeah.
doing. He's admittedly fascinated by the sheer scale of what's going on down
Yeah.
there.
It is
For
Bruce
his
was fascinated
point-
from a distance. That's all I ask.
Yeah, any for his point, while everybody's doing this is like watching the skies and watching the surroundings, just to make sure no enemies creep up on us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cirrus is also watching for anyone on the ground below who might look up.
Eni, give me a perception check.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah, Budget just goes
Also-
and sits on the bridge to bask in the one holy thing that she has seen in this place.
That's probably good.
I don't forget I have a sword of warning, and I cannot be surprised. So
Okay.
there's always that.
Edie, you're kind of scanning around when you see far, far off in the distance a huge blob that appears to be flying, and it descends at a rapid pace down onto the river Styx. And then, to your horror, you realize that it is the demon goddess Tiamat herself, laying waste to a whole group of demons before taking off into the air again and shooting various blasts of elemental energy into the air from her heads.
Oh, that is not good for Eenie Meenie.
Okay, so first
Wait.
of all,
Did only Eni see her?
Oh, I'm sure Cirrus saw it, since he could roll a 1 and get like a 2,500 on his perception. And it was noticeable enough because it looked like a whole damn office building flying through the air. So
Wow.
Mike. Let's see if you get this reference. It was like a flying battleship.
yeah.
Yeah, Eni sees that, immediately yanks his head out of any potential visibility from the bridge, and just hauls ass to the far side to find like any sort of ruin to take cover in.
What's that from,
Okay.
Jeff?
The Giant Claw, one of the worst kaiju movies ever made.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
All right. Okay, I guess we're getting whatever's glowing and getting the hell out.
All right. When you get to the first area where the first Death Knight fell, There is a variety of ash and slime all over the place. Some of it accumulated over time as Elturil has been down here in Avernus. Some of it ash from Boja's handiwork as she burned the hell out of a bunch of undead here. But you see a faint red glow and then see a moderately sized ruby. I'm going to say moderately. It's not that big. It's only about a centimeter and a half. Look at me. What am I, European? An inch and a half across. And it is on a chain. And it is sitting there. And as you look at it, the ruby gives the slightest blink, like a gleam for a second, and then is dull red.
I'm thinking we should put them in the bag of holding for now and figure it out later.
Are Death Knights like liches? Does anyone know?
Don't
This
think
is
so.
serious.
That would probably require some sort of religion check. So
Too bad we don't have an undead fighting rabbit with us anymore to tell us.
yes.
Well, we do have a cleric and a paladin.
Can I suggest that
we have two clerics and a
we
paladin.
discuss this on
Oh,
our
that's
way?
right. That's true. What does a 17 get me?
You really not that familiar with Death Knights. They're not something that is commonly seen in the Forgotten Realms. They had, if you had to put your finger on it, they had the same feel as the Lich that you've run into, Renwick, but they also had the same feel of the Revenant that you fought for a long time before you eventually got rid of that. So,
Sirius got a 20.
big thing. You're not
Okay.
super familiar with these, so.
I'm just
Yeah.
wondering if that gem might be important to its survival, like Renwick's phylactery.
Mm-hmm. Do you,
No, he's telling that to the others out loud.
You think it would be a better idea just to destroy it and move on?
I don't know if we can, but either way.
Yeah, because for now I was thinking of just putting them in the bag of holding so that at least they're out of the way.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that then.
Death Knight
Okay.
popping up in a bag of holding. That's hilarious.
go ahead and give me a wisdom check, please.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Not a saving throw, a wisdom check.
A wisdom check. Okay. Interesting.
As you pick up the first diamond or first ruby with on the chain, you feel a darkness swirl out and entangle itself around your mind, whispering and enticing and offering you service.
What is this thing?
Eclipso?
Do you say that? What is this thing?
No. Who or what are you?
Eclipso.
I love that, Mike. That's awesome.
Nice. Take a point of inspiration for that great DC reference there.
All right, all right.
You pick up a black diamond filled with hate.
Give me another perception check, please, Steve.
Okay.
And all of the rest of you also give me a perception check.
Check roll 1 for me.
All right.
I'm hiding in a building across the way.
32.
Would you roll
All
a
right.
1?
I will take that under consideration, Edie, if you still want to give me a perception check, or
I don't think I'm looking out at anything. I'm trying not to be noticed.
okay. Here, I'll roll one for Jen.
18. Holy crap. A 2-digit perception for check from Bjorn?
I rolled an 18 plus.
What?
What is your bonus on perception, Jen? Probably like 4, 5. You know what? I'm the DM. I could probably look.
I'll tell you in a sec. I got her sheet coming up.
Yeah. And their wisdom's high, so.
All right. A couple things happen.
Perception is a +5.
Okay. So for everyone for Steve first, the gem gives a small gleam again, and you are drawn to look into its depths, almost against your will, but not forcing you, if that makes sense. You want to look into it. And inside, you get the barest hint of fire and a steed-like form.
The nightmare.
Meanwhile, everyone who rolled a 20 above their search sees gathering shadows around Elturil with what looks like hoof prints of flame barely visible beginning to circle around him.
Hey, Elturil, I think there's a horse materializing on you.
Yeah, I think this is the nightmare.
Oh, that's pretty neat.
I don't think I trust it.
Neat. Greg's famous last words. Neat.
I mean, come
Come
on.
on.
It's a horse made of fire that's just trying to materialize.
This is
How's this for a
It is.
shirt? It says "looks clear" on the front, and on the back it says
It
"neat."
says neat, yes.
All right. Hey, yeah. So the other one, the other one is probably another nightmare. So I would leave that alone.
Sure, you just
So-
want to be the only one with a nightmare. We see.
What,
I don't want to have the nightmare.
What do we do?
Don't
with
believe
them?
it's
I do.
Do we
Steve
put
is
them
turning
away?
into Avenger. I foresee it.
Do we smash them? If we smash
Yeah.
them, does that destroy them or set them free?
Yeah, that's a good question. I'm
You
still
always
liking
chuck
my
them off the
original
side.
idea of putting him in. We could chuck him off the side. We could chuck him in the bag of holding. Whatever.
I think I don't want to throw them down into the middle of the blood war.
All right, bag of holding it is.
Okay. You pick both of them up and put them in the bag of holding. Do you pick them up both at the same time? How do you put them in the bag of holding? I need to know this as well.
I'm thinking one at a time. I don't want to
Okay.
chuck them both in at the same time.
Who is holding the bag of holding? You're putting it in?
I think I have it.
All right. As you put it in, I believe it works this way. You could see the one stone inside the bag of
Right.
holding. You put the other stone in, and you see the two of them circle each other for a moment and join, and suddenly it's one chain with a ruby the size of your fist.
Huh. So it is a more powerful creature inside now. Great,
I
they
don't
formed
know.
Voltron.
It looks clear to me, so
Yeah,
It's probably-
I'm closing the bag shut now.
okay.
We're gonna get the hell out of here.
All right.
Now,
Oh, so
I
we got
sent you
that
a
to look
list card.
forward
There
to
we
next
go.
time we open it up. That's nice.
You sent me a whisper?
Yeah.
I see. Okay, so what do you guys want to do now?
Cross the bridge.
We're off to see the wizard.
And then we might want to stop and turn on the other sigil of horn of Torm on the way
Torm.
over.
Okay. You're able to do that. The bridge shines a little bit brighter. As you do that, you also notice that several of the demons and devils fighting hundreds of yards below are looking up at the blue glow now. So,
Let's get the hell out of here.
all right. You continue to travel. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
You guys
When
gonna
you're gonna need to find a place. What? Yeah, meanie.
You guys gonna
Come on.
What's up? What are we gonna say, Jeff?
you guys gonna leave Eni behind?
No,
No.
I'll go get Eni. I'll call Eni. Eni, we're moving.
It's like, not safe, not safe. Queen is about. No, no, no.
And if you
All right.
stay here, we've just lit a giant beacon and she will find you here. We need to move.
He just looks at you in dumbstruck awe, like, why?
Come.
Well, that's motivated him. He is hauling ass.
Our asses are dumb.
And just looking at you guys like you are the dumbest things he has ever come across.
Why won't it let me move this red
It's
dot?
distracting them. It's distracting the demons, isn't it?
Statistically,
Honestly, they told us not to be a smartass. We only had one other option.
I mean, statistically, Eni, you might be right.
I mean, Steve's like, it's distracting the demons. Yes, to our location.
All right. I'm not sure why it's not.
I'm planning to stay there.
I'm not sure why it's not letting me move the red dot, but you all travel for about another 8 hours and find yourself in that position, that second red dot down here. So, boom, there it is.
Okay. All right. Is there anywhere we can hole up? Because I think we need a long rest.
Am I
There's
the
lots
only
of
one that gets
places.
nervous when a military guy starts talking about red dots?
Yes.
No, you
That's
get
why-
nervous when they stop talking about the red dots.
Oh, yeah.
There are lots of places where you could hold up. The question is, do you want to hold up? So,
Yeah.
No, we need to get to the hall. That's where we're going to hold up if we're going to hold
I
up
got
somewhere.
pretty badly beaten up, and I don't think I'm the only one.
And he said we just traveled 8 hours, so like that's been quite a big move right there.
Yeah. I'm talking
All right.
like exhaustion points if we don't rest soon.
are you guys going to rest, I guess?
Well, yeah, we need to find a place to hole up.
All right.
Okay,
as you were
can
walking,
we at least find try and find a room that is maybe not on fire, and that we can lock up?
Yeah, something like an inn or something.
well, as you were walking along, most of this place is artisan shops, and there were some temples here and some small homes and stuff like that. You do find a couple of buildings which are mostly intact, though everything here has taken quite a bit of damage. Also, while you are looking and while you are walking, the ground continues to shift from side to side from time to time, lightning striking randomly, and you hear screams that are inhumanly loud from every now and then, though you're not sure where it's coming from. But you do eventually find a building that you think you could secure and make it somewhat airtight, although there are still holes in some of the walls, but not enough for anything huge to get through. So that's something.
Okay. Yeah. What do you think?
I think Elturil's getting front and back and side to side.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that says it all.
All right. I guess we'll go in and lock down.
Yeah, do what we can do. Do what we can do to secure the place, and count on my sword of warning. I guess I will take the first watch.
Okay.
I'll take.
I want to take some time at anything that looks possibly unsecure, hole in the wall, entrance, windows, to make some improvised traps out of any of the debris and little things that might offer warnings. Like if there's any glass, I'd like to put it down. So like if anything steps on it, anything that's going to crinkle or make noise, put it under these holes. So like they might step on things, and basically rig up some sort of like punji stake sort of dealies out of broken wood or pieces of metal, that sort of thing. If I need to make some sort of skill check, please let me know what I need to do. I'm basically going into my kobold mode of
Give me
traps.
a survival check, please.
and I will cover said traps with my own excrement.
Nice.
Wow, you're going full on Vietnamese with this.
Okay,
Hey, kobolds.
you guys need to picture this. He is covering the tracks with his own excrement. That means shaking his hand is going to be like shaking Art the Clown's hand. Just
Nice.
keep that in mind.
You are able to set up a variety of improvised traps and secure various areas with a minimum of effort. Having done this before, as you grew up within your tribe, and as you have camped all by yourself, as you sought vengeance as well, so you're able to do all of this. I'm not sure how much it's going to help, but
I am Kevin
What was that, Jeff?
McAllister. And the whole place is the Wet Bandits.
yeah.
I'm suddenly very glad I'm immune to disease. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh. The Cookie Monster is here. Hello, Cookie.
Oh.
That's
Got to be to our advantage, having the dog
Yes.
there. is the way I
Yes, the
figure.
the progeny are out in the other room. They're not anywhere around at the moment, so.
Right? Well, the progeny will bring terror upon us. Having the dog there, I think, has got to be a little joy in there, right?
Yes.
Maybe not as much as the galaxy winning, but yeah.
Right? Hey, I'm going to take whatever advantages we can get. We're in hell, goddammit.
Cool. So all of you sit watch. Like I said, you hear screams through the night, although the sun never sets or anything else because you are in Avernus. But as you are resting, you hear screams, you hear shuffling. At one point, you think you hear a huge ripping of a horn go tearing through the city, and the walls actually shake. But then whoever was on watch at that moment looks out there and sees nothing. In fact, it was Elturil. You look out and there's no band, no horn, nothing out there, only stillness. It's actually unnaturally quiet.
We're
It's
just
too
hearing
quiet.
Jericho fall.
Yes.
Now, I will say I am going to take an hour and use ceremony and get my water skin and do blessed water,
Okay.
make it holy water.
Cool. Who had the last watch?
I'll take last watch.
Okay. As you were on last watch, go ahead and give me a perception check.
All right. Perception.
I can't believe Bjorn started out with an 18 on perception. I'm still
Yeah,
tripping
no
on
kidding. That is unheard of.
You do not see or hear anything as you're watching, but suddenly you're not sure if they popped out of nowhere, if they suddenly appeared, if they had been walking, you just didn't notice them. You see a strange creature walking on two legs. It's not much taller than you, standing barely 3 feet, 3.5 feet high. It's kind of moving in jerking movements. It's covered in rotting green rags and is kind of, and you can't see its face, though it has some sort of long tail, also covered in rags, that is sticking out behind it and is moving in erratic movements back and forth and appears to be sniffing the air.
Damn, that's creepy.
Okay, I'm going to stealthily.
Cookie, it's okay. Stop. Yep. Sorry.
I'm going to start. I'm going to hope that like the smell of my excrement will cover whatever kind of smell it's normally looking for.
Okay.
I will keep
provide a new smell for it to follow.
I'm gonna go
wonderful spell you've discovered.
Stop.
We'll find out. We'll find out if it will not.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure most of these things are usually smelling for like living kind of smells, like blood, fear, or whatever. And I will kind of tow somebody, whoever's nearest me, and just put a finger up to my lips and point towards the hole or the window that I'm looking through.
Nearest to you was Bjorn.
Just kind of like quietly kick Bjorn. I'm like, point.
Well, what?
It is very quiet outside, but if you want, you could take another check to see. It appears to be talking to itself, but quietly. You could take a perception check to try and hear it.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Golden.
head over to the window
Okay.
and look out. And I got a 9 in perception.
All right. You are not able to make anything out, though you do hear a very pronounced sniffing sound, and every now and then you hear this confused. That's all you can hear. You don't hear anything else it's saying to itself.
Okay, with Bjorn able to watch the window now, I'm going to go rouse Cirrus. Because
Okay.
enough about him at this point to know that he's got really keen senses.
Cirrus, they wake you up as this creature is kind of turning circles. It's looking very confused. You can make a perception check now as well, Cirrus.
Yeah.
By the way, Bjorn, looking out the window, also looks very confused. What the fuck am I even looking at? Is this a nose on the end of my face? I can't see.
Cirrus will very quietly move to the window, and you got a
Oh,
32.
look at that.
Okay.
Damn.
Cirrus, several things all at once that you notice, and you're the only one that notices these now, so you can pass this on as you wish. But the first thing you notice is that you were able to make out a little bit of the tail. It looks like a rat tail covered with scabs and cracks and cuts on it. You also notice some long rodent-like incisors from the front of it, and you could hear this creature whispering himself, going, Horn God, how I get here? I'm fighting those sort of little things, and chaos gate open, and now I don't know where I am. Rat tail confused, rat tail scared. Bad things do this to me. Where am I?
Hey, look at that. You
Cirrus-
finally got to do your voice.
Cirrus will quietly move towards Eni and Bjorn and say, "Do we know any were-rats named Rat Tail? Do we know a rat tail?"
Trying really hard not to make a punk reference right now.
The only rat tail I know was a hairstyle back in the late 80s, early 90s.
All three of you see this creature pull out a large green stone, and he's shaking it, looking at it, and going, "Wormstone not work. Rat tail confusing you. Squeak, squeak. Rats now not understand. Wormstone, where is great horned rat?"
He ended up here. He got lost here. You know what? You guys keep an eye on the others. I'll be back. Is there a way I can get out of this room and around behind Rat Tail?
Of course, although you always risk getting Edie meanie excrement on you, but other than that, you should be able to get out. So.
Yeah, and by the way, Eni, are you gonna shit all over every room we stay in?
Only traps. And corner.
Did you
That's
did
not
you
a
see
no.
Cabinet of Curiosities, Nim?
No, I haven't yet. I want to watch it, but no.
Oh, it's excellent.
I thought maybe your rat tail character might have been inspired by one of the characters in the episode.
I'm
By the way-
activating my cloak and sneaking up outside behind Rat Tail. I've got a 46 on my stealth.
Okay.
What was that, Jim?
I was going to say, and this is no relation to D.
Yeah.
You managed to
Really?
get very, very close to this creature. You can see that it is wearing some sort of amulet around its necklace or around its neck, though you can't get a good look at it. Most of its face is still covered in shadow, although you can now see whiskers, a nose, and long incisors sticking out from it. and it is carrying some sort of staff that it has hidden inside the cloak as well. But you can still see the green stone as well, which it continues to shake, but he hasn't noticed you.
But it's on an amulet.
The stone? No, the stone he's holding.
Oh, he's holding. Damn it.
Mm-hmm.
Why
It
does
should be
no
said
one
that the Eye of Sauron couldn't notice Cirrus with that roll.
why does no one ever put things in their pockets? I can get things out of pockets.
That was a good one, Steve.
Cirrus is just gonna stand up and say, excuse me.
The creature turns around.
Shh.
Elf here in this place. Is it you who brings Skaven here, Elf?
No. Where were you before you were here? Dude, I'm not your enemy unless you make me your enemy, in which case I will kill you and throw your remains to the blood war.
God damn.
I warn you, Elf. I, powerful sorcerer of Horned Rat, worship chaos gods. I do. I try and bring chaos down on elf bitch who walking with pugilist in Altheim. When I see them and they not see me, and somehow I end up here. It's all your fault, Elf. I have Warpstone. Yes.
He's
Everything
from
you just
Warhammer.
said makes me think I should kill you.
You have come a long way, Sirius. That's all I'm saying.
I
When you
came out
say-
here to be nice.
When you say everything he says I should kill you, and he shook the stone and nothing happened, all of a sudden he pisses all over himself and begins running away screaming with a very powerful and pungent musk smell behind him.
Oh, hell no.
Here.
Do you want an initiative roll?
Sure, go ahead.
Damn, it's
No,
like that.
no, just do whatever you're gonna do. It's fine. He's running, so
We can't roll initiative because we don't have characters to select.
yeah. Go ahead. Just if you're gonna attack him, go for it. Oh my god.
Boja is blissfully dreaming of her goddess.
38.
Your psychic dagger takes him right in the back and he screams "Ah!" and then dies. And then there's a huge blast of energy. Give me an Arcana check.
He wasn't that powerful a sorcerer.
Whoops.
Nope.
I'll like cast fist.
It wakes up every spellcaster in the party. And Cirrus,
Boja, you're awake.
You are not able to identify it, although the pure chaotic elements of the magic reminds you of wild magic gone horribly awry. This creature's body dissolves into a green energy that is sucked into the stone it was carrying, and now the warp stone is glowing an evil, baleful black and green that ebbs and glows with a heartbeat-like motion to it.
For not sticking around.
Is there anything left of him besides liquid and the warp stone?
Yes, the amulet he was carrying, also his clothes, and the little staff that he had.
I'll take a minute and cast Detect Magic.
On just everything there.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll a D100 for me, please.
Oh, Lord. I really should just start
Dun,
taking
dun,
this stuff to the
dun.
professionals. 82.
When you cast Detect Magic, nothing glows there, but as you're sweeping along the area and it lands on the stone, a force blasts you backwards. You are launched 200 feet into the air and begin falling
Whoa!
downwards.
Feather
Holy-
ball.
Featherfall.
Fuck.
Featherfall.
You float
Okay,
downwards.
chaotic magic.
Yeah,
But
I
You
would
know, when that happened to me, I made sure to say "fuck you, gravity" on the way down. That's all.
But the amulet. All right. I will carefully wrap this stuff up in his robes.
Okay. I need to go let the dog out because she's having a conniption fit. So I will be right back.
Okay.
It'll only take me a second.
Cool.
Oh, she got it. Never mind. One of the progeny got her. So
Oh, that's not what I thought you meant when you first said she got it.
yeah.
Oh shit! On the bed and everything. That's not good.
And the
Vaughn has
symbol that hold on, I want to show you. The symbol it was wearing around its neck looks like this. If you could throw that up for me for a minute, Steve or Mike, please. On the
Yeah, I don't see it.
there it is.
He put it on StreamYard.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
is the Red
yeah.
Witch somewhere near us?
It is. This is definitely Warhammer stuff.
I'm crossing the streams. Sorry,
Yeah.
I was feeling ambitious. So
No, that's kind of cool. I actually like the fact that its magic didn't work because it was in a different dimension.
yeah. Well,
Well,
plus,
it didn't work properly. It did something.
I like the idea that we all get to share hell in some sense.
Cirrus will carefully bundle this stuff into its robe. Hopefully, I can find some part of its robe that isn't covered in the goo that he was,
Okay.
and I will take it back inside. And I tried to speak to him. I tried to be nice.
Give me a Constitution check, Sears.
And
Mike
y'all
really
need to
Being
y'all need to be careful because I don't know much about wild magic, but I know that stone is it.
what'd you say,
Yeah,
Jim?
we don't be anywhere near that.
15.
Like listening to your giggle, I was like, Mike really enjoys your concept of being nice.
All right.
Yeah.
As you roll up the stone inside the cloak and everything, there is a glow of green light for a moment, and the cloak and the staff kind of merge together and fuse to your hand as a tentacle before it releases and begins flowing around your hand again. But for one brief moment, you had a tentacle sticking out of your hand.
Okay, I'm gonna mage hand it for the rest of the trip.
Keep the hell away from me. Is all I say.
And that's not precisely magic. That's my telekinesis feat.
Okay.
So the others see Cirrus come in with his mage hand carrying some remains of robes and a stone that he says, the glowy green and black thing is evil, possibly wild magic that blew me 200 feet in the air just for looking at it.
Everyone
you
who
bring
has
it-
a magic item on their person, please roll a D100.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
That's
Uh,
everybody.
That's not good.
just as easy, like, so you bring it
17.
here. 39.
80.
12.
All right. Boja, you get a very, very bad feeling from this, and you almost hear your goddess's voice screaming alarm and you hear abomination in your head. Eni, you feel your weapon, your spear moving on your back without your command. Meanwhile, Steve, your sword, the sword of Ao, is actually becoming larger and smaller on your hip, changing sizes, sometimes weighing so much like it wants to pull you down through the earth. But Mike, the strangest thing happens to Bjorn. as you are watching all of this going on, your axe grows 2 arms, reaches over a pair of lips, and kisses you and goes, "I love it when you chop them up."
We need.
I love it too, baby.
Sirius, you're gonna have to leave that thing
And that-
behind,
that
or
thing-
we're gonna have
that
to do
thing-
something to it.
It turned my hand into a tentacle, so I'm not touching it anymore.
Yeah, we need
First
to get the hell away from that thing.
First, the rat was rude. Then he said something about Elfheim, which I've never even heard of, but he felt it necessary to tell me how he wanted to destroy it. Then he called me an elf and ran away. So he insulted
I'm
me
just
like
pointing-
3 times over.
Eni is just pointing to those things and just screaming at you, "Cursed, cursed, cursed!"
Yeah, we're getting the hell away from that.
Yeah, it's abomination time. And I'm
Respectfully,
like, I have my
Eni-
holy symbol pointed at it.
Respectfully, Eni, we're in hell. You could point in any random direction and yell cursed, 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 and you wouldn't be wrong.
Yeah.
Cirrus is idiot.
Excuse me?
Bringing cursed thing around us. Look at how it affects. Yes, yes, yes. Not
Dude, the
enough to
last
see what it-
person who insulted me is a puddle of goo, and that was like 5 minutes ago. Don't press it.
Oh, you were talking to the one.
Is this
wrong
more
one
of that
about
being nice you were talking about?
He called me an idiot.
I know.
Oh,
He's
Eni-
not
Eni
exactly
puffs
the
out-
brightest of sorts. Consider the source.
Damn,
puffs out
Eni, are
his-
you gonna take that from Bjorn?
Wait, did he call me not the brightest, or you not the brightest?
You.
You, I said, not the brightest.
Oh, you called Eni not the brightest?
I'm
Jim.
trying to point out it's not like intellect is your highest score. Like maybe he should consider the source on who's calling him stupid.
Jen, I sent you
Eni-
a whisper, and that is being screamed in your head at the moment.
Okay, so do we need to do something with the cursed stone, or should we just get away from it?
I'm
I
thinking,
look at Cirrus,
What?
throw it in the river Styx now.
So you want me to throw
That's
the
a-
cursed wild magic stone down into the midst of the blood war? Gotcha. He'll mage hand it.
God, my goddess has commanded it. Either you do it or I will.
I won't put that on you, Boja. I'll use my mage hand and pick it up in its
All right.
pouch-ish.
You are close enough that you can throw it over the side. Are any of you going to watch what happens when it hits the river?
I am.
I will look
I'm
well.
curious.
I'm absolutely going to watch this.
It begins to
And
fall
you're
like
absolutely going to say neat.
it begins to fall like a glowing green star, picking up pace and actually falling faster and faster before hitting the river and exploding with a mountain of green energy that almost reaches half the height back up to the city of Elturil. And in its place is a giant creature, a green blob of pus and blood and disease and foulness and filth, and is there for a moment wavering before disappearing under an onslaught of both devils and demons. But it gets off one word and laugh before it's consumed, and it says, "Nurgle."
Yeah. Interesting that the demons got on it. I can understand the devils wanting to destroy it.
Did it say Nurgle?
It's a
Yes,
Mhm.
Nurgle saw through the horned rat.
we don't know shit about Nurgle in this world.
Yep.
No.
Actually, we've heard we haven't heard Nurgle before.
Not in
Not
this game.
Not in this game,
Okay.
no.
That's
So-
totally Warhammer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cirrus looks at Boja. Did I just throw Nurgle in the river Styx?
Either
Yeah.
him or his emissary.
Okay, but that was a good thing?
Yes.
Yes.
How's Constantine ever going to get that little girl back then?
All right, then.
He's not. Too bad. So sad.
Yeah, it's a thing of pure chaos. I mean, this is a plane of order, even though it is an evil type of order.
Is Avernus really a plane of order?
Yeah, it's lawful
Absolutely.
evil.
Well, it's a plane of law.
Is it?
Lawful evil, yeah.
Put it this
Okay.
way. Nurgle is too chaotic for the demons. We'll just leave it at that. So
Oh my god.
God damn.
Well, I mean, it did, Steer says, well, it did turn my hand into a tentacle, so I wasn't a fan of that.
unfortunately, your weapon is not kissing you anymore, Mike. So
Oh. Okay.
At least you know that it loves you. And it'll squeeze you
The
and
only
call
one-
you George.
Well, I love my axe as well.
all right. Now that everyone's awake, that was a nice little interlude I thought I'd throw in there for all of you. So
Anyway,
Did
Steer
we
says,
get a long rest?
Bjorn, you should have seen it
You
when
did
that
get a
rat
long
was
rest.
trying to run away, and I just took his ass out with a dagger. He just went down and then exploded into goo.
Oh, that does sound pretty
Sorry
badass.
you missed it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I missed that too. That sounds pretty fucking cool.
Yeah. Well, half a long rest is a full rest for me, but it's you guys that need to finish it up.
We had a long rest. I was on the last watch when
Yep.
all this happened.
yeah, you guys got a long rest. You're fine.
Okay.
What would you all like to do?
Eni is itching to get
We're
Wish
as
you
far
could
away
do that again. Like, could we call that the goo move? Could you do it again? Do you think?
Sure, of course. I could
I
give
I was
you
talking
more,
to Cirrus.
David.
He was the one that managed it.
All right.
Well, if
Eni-
you can
Eni
get
has
another
to stay-
Stabrous rat to run away from me, I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
Eni has disabled his traps at the front door, and he's looking anxiously like, we need to go because my insane party members keep doing things to draw attention up to where we are.
Hey,
I agree
Sierra
with
says-
that.
hey, Eni, I have some news that you might consider good. Tiamat's not mad that we're here doing what we're doing.
Interesting.
Just shakes his head like you really your his estimation of you is just dropping like a friggin' rock, like that stone you just threw over the edge.
I thought you would think that was good news.
I got to imagine he's wondering why Tiamat would have spoken to you, or how you could possibly know that and he wouldn't, or something along those
I
lines.
asked. I asked.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Weird. No.
I mean, she was obviously paying attention, so I thought it would be in our best interest to know if she was for or against what we were doing.
Huh. Well,
Okay,
I've
gone for
the mud,
you like
that
you're
stupid.
five-headed bitch aware of us is good.
I've gone
all as Sarah says this, all of you hear a voice in your head saying, "I love to know what you're doing now. I'll watch so closely."
Oh damn!
Oh, please. Like, she wasn't listening before.
I thought Cirrus would just say neat.
He
Blessings
would,
of
but if
God
everyone's
is-
going to whine about it, he's just going to pack up and leave. Not like leave the party, like head out to where we're going.
I'm
already
I'm actually heading that direction.
yeah, moving
waiting
out.
on the rest of you.
All right.
All right,
Uh,
let's do it.
But I do shoot back blessings of the goddess to you.
As you all begin walking, you could see something strange is happening. Whereas for every foot you walked, it felt like you had walked 7 or 8 feet before. It seems like every step you take, you shoot forward 6 or 7 feet, drawn forward to whatever your destination is as you're moving.
All
I
right.
must be walking good.
You're
We're on the
When we
escalator
say-
now.
Are we at the airport?
Yes. Eventually, and everything goes very still. There's no movement, no screams. The ground has stopped shaking. There's no lightning strike. And then you turn the corner, and in the distance, you see a cliff-top castle that was once the crowning architectural jewel of Elturil. Only 3 of its 5 watchtowers still stand. The other 2 smoking in ruins, still smoking now and in flames, as though there has been a recent attack, and they appear abandoned. The wooden gates that once led into these castle grounds have been shattered, leaving a gaping hole in the wall. The west side of the castle has been reduced to a pile of smashed brick and broken wood, and the surviving buildings are blackened by soot. At the center of the castle grounds, the High Hall Cathedral still stands defiant. And
The flowers are still standing.
yes. And the space pen still writes. So can you all see if you pull out far enough? You should be able to see. So
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
see us now.
A big chunk of this.
Okay.
Well, that's kind of a lot, and it won't let me move it over. So if we go into initiative, it's going to be hard to see.
well, you're not on
I
initiative
can
right
I can
now,
just move it over to the other side, if that.
but
comes
you
up.
all have walked up on the remains of this of high tower and the cathedral still standing, while the rest of it looks like it has been smashed to bits. Some of it fairly recently.
Out of curiosity, did we enter the police academy with Hightower?
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
All right.
As a matter of fact.
Okay.
What would you all like to do?
You can be Hightower. I'm going to be Tackleberry.
I guess.
Who's gonna be Jonesy? So
Let's see. Where am I? I guess I am this guy.
Mahoney.
I will say, as you come up on this building, faintly over the wind, inside the ruined walls, you hear. Yeah,
stay away from
Oh,
the
we
blue
are-
oyster.
Do you guys want to go inside?
All right.
Eni is really
I'm
following
going to take
you.
it by your astounding silence that you don't know.
No, they do not
Well,
want to go inside.
Let's face it, Eni has not been a member of the party for very long, so I leave most of the command decisions up to you guys.
Yeah. I'm not liking the feel of our reception here.
All right, Elturil, as you come forward, or Cirrus,
Actually,
you
serious, yeah.
feel the ground shake, and there's a deep that seems to reverberate. The walls actually stone coming down as it happens.
I felt the
Oh,
earth
yeah.
shake.
Okay.
I'll flank this
Yeah.
side.
I just want to kind of get a sense of what's going on.
I can sense you out there, little ones. It's no use trying to hide. Zoriel told us you were coming in the first place. Turn around and go back. See if you can find a way out, because there's no entrance here. Even for elf thieves like that one over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we could, if I can see them, does that mean I can see them, or is there a door in the way, or?
No, if you could see them, you could see them. And I will
Well-
show you what you see.
Okay,
You-
these guys are a 15-foot square.
Yeah. One of the guys looks like
You mean he's 15
this.
feet of not cool? Oh, check this
man.
out. Fire giants.
And then you see 2 other well, I don't know if you saw them, but you might have. See these that are kind of moving around aimlessly.
Okay. They don't seem to mind hanging out with undead.
He has a little bit of an Evil Dead look to him, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And the large guy who is not a skeleton is holding long chains, and attached to those chains are his personal hunting hounds, which look like this.
Oh, those are
Yeah,
Holy
nothing but a
frizzat.
hellhound.
nice. Hey Bjorn, I think we found you a pet for a change.
They killed
Yeah.
Dean Winchester. Get him.
Yes,
No
they
shit.
did. Nice.
God
Steve.
damn.
Instead of for Frodo, we charge him going for Dean.
For Dean.
So the main guy there looks at you and goes, "As I said, I have no wish to fight. I'm bored. I've been here for days, but Zoriel has said that no one will enter. So no one will enter."
So
Is there another way around?
Around where, little man? Look around you. The
Uh,
city's falling apart.
Well, you say we can't go through this door. That's what you were told, correct?
You can't go into the cathedral. I don't know why I don't ask questions. I guess I was naughty in life, and so I'm now down here serving that bitch. Yes, Zoriel, I called you a bitch. Get out of my head, you bitch.
Damn. Okay. Well, I'm. What are you guys thinking? I'm inclined to say we try to find another way in, or around, or something.
Try. I can't say I'm like eager to fight a bunch of fire giants.
Why are you here listening to Zoriel? That's weird.
Haven't you figured this out, little thief? You live your life, you die, and then the powers that be screw around with your soul and send you somewhere. And of course, somehow I caught the attention of that winged freak, and she brought me here along with my two brothers who only showed up in skeleton form, and they look much better for it, by the way. And me and my pack showed up here, and I've been doing stupid stuff in the Blood War for centuries, and now I'm guarding this stupid castle because there's some idiot named Ravengard down. Oh, I wasn't supposed to say that.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
But wouldn't you rather be free of Zoriel?
It doesn't work that way. When you die and you go somewhere,
People keep telling me it doesn't work that way, and then I make it work that way. So
have you died yet and gone to the afterlife?
no, I skipped that middle bit.
Yeah. Well, once you go to the afterlife, you tell me what happens. By the way, just out of curiosity, who looks after your soul, or are you one of the faithless? Now that would be an interesting conversation.
I look after my soul.
Faithless. Well, we'll see
No.
how that works out for you.
I
Exactly
didn't
that.
say I was faithless. I simply said I look after my own soul. I don't intend to get plastered into Killenbor's wall.
Yeah.
you best start believing in ghost stories. You're in.
Yeah.
You're in one.
Well, good luck with that, little. He kind of looks closer at you. The hell are you? You're not an elf.
No, I'm not. Thank you for noticing.
What the hell is that? He points at Edie Meaty. Is that a damn kobold with a spear? You're infested.
Hey, man. This dude's my friend, even if he does call me an idiot for trying to help him.
I just kind of like prop up the shield that's clearly made out of a giant skull, and just kind of like start wrapping my finger claws across it. Thrack, thrack, thrack.
By the way, tell that human to put his lower weapon away. Some of us have envy around here.
I'll do my best to tuck it back, but I got no guarantees, okay?
Cirrus is going to look at the fire giant and say, excuse me a moment. And he's going to look at Eni. Okay, you're terrified to talk about dragons that are miles and miles away, but you're going to sit here and deliberately antagonize a fire giant who so far has done nothing but converse with us semi-politely.
Not dragon. Dragon goddess. Big difference. Yes, yes, yes. This only giant. Eni has killed giants. Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, knock yourself out, buddy.
The giant sits down. You know what? The union doesn't pay enough. I'm going to eat. And then if we're going to fight, we could do it after that. He kind of rolls a cask over on its side and rolls it towards the group. He's like, pull up a cask. Let's have some food. I always like to fight on a full stomach if that's what we're going to do. But I hope we're not, because that would be quite tedious.
Are you inviting us to lunch?
That's precisely what
he looks around. I thought it was dinner time, but who the hell knows in this place?
I can't tell here either. I'm Cirrus, by the way.
How are you? My name's Gothic Firecrotch. Yeah, that's right. Firecrotch is my name. Don't make a big deal about it.
Oh, so the curtains match the drapes.
Something like that. Actually, I had a bad run-in with a bush when I was going to the bathroom one time, and I never got rid of the rash. It was horrible. My brothers never let me live it down.
Were you by any chance a slut?
No, not really. But I like to drink and I like to eat, so I did do that. By the way, that cask hasn't been opened yet. That is some of my best fire brandy that I've tried to make down here. It's not the best stuff I would have done in life, but it's been good so far.
Oh, well, I'll gladly try some of your brandy.
All right. When you pop open the cask, when the brandy is exposed to the air, it actually bursts into flames while not being consumed.
Wow.
Did his brothers react in any way when Cirrus just walked up to him?
Nope. They're kind of just wandering around at the moment. He looks at you, looking at them, and he's like, don't worry about them. They won't do anything unless I tell them to. And I'm too busy wanting to eat right now. Come on up. Look, I've got food on the fire. And he kind of turns a spit. And the hellhounds growl at you. He's like, simmer down, simmer down.
Yeah. My name ain't Robert Johnson. Get off my trail.
He's like, I'm assuming that you don't eat humans, but I do have some, what is this here? Dog. And what else do I got? Yeah. There was a goat that fell down here, and there was this strange rat creature that came in with a couple other ones, and I caught a couple of them. They're roasted on the fire right there.
Their leader is a puddle of goo a few blocks back.
Too bad. We could have put him on the spit as well, but more's the pity.
Probably wouldn't have been wise. He was running around with some weird wild magic thing.
Yeah.
Did you see that big explosion from the river Styx a few hours ago?
I did, but I figured it was indigestion.
No, it was the thing that Rat was carrying.
Yeah. Well, then eat the rat at your own peril. I'm going to try some. I'm bored. I'd love to see some green explosions, quite frankly.
Yeah, I think Ian and Burley would probably have an interesting conversation. Just avoid whatever number the giant stuff is.
He points back towards the wall. What's the matter with your other friends? They don't want to eat?
They probably think it's a trap.
Whereas
It's
I've
not.
already lost my soul, so I wasn't worried about it.
Me. All right.
And she's a priestess of Saren race, so she's really out of her element here.
Yeah.
Talking to, no disrespect, minions of evil.
He looks at all of you. It's no trap. No trap. Just because I'm an evil bastard and the servant of a Duke of Hell doesn't mean we can't be cordial to each other and have a nice meal.
I can respect that.
Thank you.
Yeah. This is the benefit of lawful evil versus chaotic evil. Can be nice before we try to kill each other.
Come on in. You too, Bjorn. Oh, how did I know your name? I really didn't know your name. I guessed. Is that your name?
Well,
You
it's
look like
my
a Bjorn.
bear-like appearance, so the name was obvious.
Yes. Well,
So let me ask you this. Did Zariel tell you that no one was to enter the cathedral, or did he tell you the 5 of us were coming?
nope. Just said no one's allowed to go in here. There was a big fight. And then they dragged some little dude out. And Zariel was laughing about it. And I was laughing about it too, because he was pissing all over himself like he was going to get away with what he done. And then he was gone. And then they attacked it, and a bunch of people were killed. I wasn't here for that part. I was off fighting underwear. No, not underwear. Underwear. No, I wasn't fighting underwear. I had my underwear on. I was fighting down by the river Styx. And then they brought me back up here once the battle was done, because they don't let me do the good stuff because I'm not a devil. I'm not evil enough for all of them. And then I was told to guard this place and don't let anyone else go in there because of the other stuff that I'm not supposed to talk about. But you know what? Screw them. I'm going to talk about it anyway. Some stupid duke is stuck down in the basement. That's right. Some guy named Ravengard.
Yeah, they stole him from Faerun.
I like you. You're a guy I can talk to. And I like the elephant too. I always liked elephants. They're such dainty little creatures.
Only a fire giant would consider her dainty.
I love that. That's great character stuff right there.
You seem like a decent enough sort for a fire giant. It's unfortunate that you're under
hate to-
Zariel's thumb.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
I'd hate to kill you.
Well, it is what it is. You know what? Be honest with you. I've got to make a good show of it. I have this feeling we're probably going to fight once we're done with our meal. But it's been very sporting. And if you kill me, so much the better. They'll probably turn me into one of those lemur things, but at least I won't know what's going on anymore, and you'll put me out of my misery. And he reaches out his hand. I'd like to shake your hand.
Is it gonna burn me?
Probably. Never mind.
Sure.
I'll take my hand back.
No, Cirrus will still extend his hand.
And your whole arm is engulfed in his hand as he kind of shakes your body, almost taking your shoulder out of its joint. You're a decent enough bloke. What's your name?
Cirrus.
Yeah, well, good to meet you, Cirrus, who's not an elf. And damn, I didn't even notice there's a drow over there. What is going on? You are the greatest, weirdest group I've ever seen. This is incredible. Kobolds, drows, elephants. Oh my.
Infested. Yes, yes, yes.
Something like that. Don't get it into your skull that it was an insult, kobold. You have to understand, kobolds were always hanging around where we were, and your feces smells so bad. I don't fence, but it smells terrible.
Kept giants away. Yes, yes, yes. Good enough.
And
You're
bear in mind that
damn-
he's telling you it smells bad, and Bjorn is around.
Yeah.
You're damn right it kept giants away. I had fire brandy to keep down, and the feces even drowned out the fire brandy. And he kind of picks up one of the kegs and tosses it back. The brandy kind of going down his face and turning into flames that kind of mingled in his beard for a moment before disappearing. He's like, so do you want to eat anything? Or do you want to leave? Or do you want to fight? Or do you want to talk some more?
Bjorn has been eating and drinking the whole time.
I knew Bjorn's already going to be eating. I'll just join Bjorn.
He just wants more of that devil's food.
The food is surprisingly good, and the fire brandy, even though it burns, it doesn't actually char your skin. It's just like the most intense whiskey burn you've ever had in your life. It's fairly incredible. So,
Are we talking
it's
about
almost
like
a
old granddad kind of burn?
oh yeah,
It's almost a competition. What Bjorn and Eeny, Meeny, Miny eat. Just tearing into food with gusto. It's like the most normal thing that's happened since we've gotten here.
by the way, he looks at all of you. You never did say why exactly are you in Avernus in the first place? If you're not dead, that is. Who comes to Avernus if they're not dead?
That's what I keep saying.
He says that, and yet he does the most ridiculous stuff now that we're here.
Well,
I'm here because they're here. They're my friends.
oh, friends. That's a dangerous thing. It's almost as dangerous as those two idiots over there that I call brothers. You know, they're the ones who got me killed. And you know who killed me? I just remembered. I've been down here so long, I forgot. It was a kobold.
I thought you were going to say it was Zariel. That just seems like something they do.
No, it was a kobold. I
How?
accidentally squished his family by accident. No offense, little one. And he hid for 5 days in the privy until I had to go in and release the demons in there, if you know what I'm talking about. And he stabbed up into my anus while he was underneath the privy and ripped the shit out of me. Killed me right there on the privy. I died just like that. Ain't that a way to go?
Metallica would be proud. You actually got metal up your ass.
Okay, but you got to respect both the ingenuity and the dedication.
I guess.
Eny's looking incredibly proud of his species right now, chest all puffed out, head chin up.
Never underestimate. No, no, no.
Evidently. I'll tell you, any spear, doesn't matter how big it is, doesn't feel good when it gets jammed up your arsehole. Well, unless you're into it. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I don't know where I heard that phrase before. So
it's like Eny's pointing at his spear with all the backwards pointing hooks, and it's like he's just yanking it, like
Pulls everything out. Yes, yes, yes. Goes in.
Look,
everything comes out, out, out.
Is that like the ancient enema?
if we fight, there's got to be some ground rules. And ground rule number 1 is no spears to the buttocks. No spears to the buttocks. Can we agree on that?
What about the taint? Can we get it in the taint?
I don't think so. That's not cool. What
I
did
was
I
just
say?
being very
Cool.
disturbed at the moment.
I mean,
Why is
you're like
why is
14 feet tall. At some point, if we're gonna
Yeah.
fight, we might have to just go for whatever we can reach.
why is the delicate little elephant not saying so much? She looks like a little ballerina over there.
Oh, this is great.
I'm
Well,
just taking it all in.
And Sears just says,
She's like,
"I'm really trying to think of a way through this that doesn't involve having to kill anyone. If you want to know the truth,
Yeah,
not my
likewise.
favorite thing."
he burps and wipes his hand across his mouth. You notice that most of the food and the wine and or the fire brandy and everything is gone. He looks at you. He's like, "So, it looks like lunch or dinner or whatever meal that was is done. So, what's next?"
You're really gonna fight us because Zariel said so.
I really have no choice. If she shows up and finds out that I let people in, she'll do much worse than sticking a spear up my buttocks. I'll tell you that right now. It's just the way it is in Avernus. This place sucks.
Yeah, the politics, man. How do you put up with the politics of it all?
Drink.
just drink.
I
That's
guess there are
fair.
worse ways.
All right, if this is gonna turn into something, can we take 5 real quick?
Sure.
Thanks.
I'm going to go get
He
some
needs
tea real
battle
quick. So,
tea.
by the way, my soccer team is losing. That doesn't bode well. So,
Oh no.
Oh.
5 minutes in, they're losing already. All right, I'm going to go get some chai tea real quick. I'll be right back. So,
Cool.
think about
All right.
fire giant
tea-
penises, I guess. So,
The tea infection is spreading to multiple players in this game now.
It does seem so, yeah.
I'll be right back.
I'm going to blame it on the soccer. Oh my goodness!
Actually,
Well,
I don't. I'm not a big fan of hot tea, like in a cup. I drink that occasionally. Like I'll have a
Mhm.
cuppa or something, But I actually prefer just like iced tea, like black tea in a glass. I will drink that all day long.
And I approve, but two things: I do like the occasional hot tea, and I also like the fact that you called it a cuppa. Very British of you. Yeah, for a cuppa. Yeah. So
Well,
that's surprisingly the most cordial fire giant I've ever come across in, almost 4 decades of playing RPGs.
I know. What if we tell him that he's late for destroying Asgard?
Yeah. You should be marching out with Surtur, bub. So let's see. Eney doesn't know that you guys are after Zoriel's sword. Am I correct in that? He wasn't around for any of that.
Correct.
Okay, that's good because Eney was just going to blurt it out like, "Yeah, here for Zoriel's sword."
Well,
So as far as he knows, you're just here to save Elturil.
Yeah.
And I'm stuck here because somehow I got written into the prophecy.
That happens when you're with a man entwined with fate.
I love Bjorn. It's like the whole Destiny vibe going on. It is my destiny, my fate. Write the songs about me. Remember my legend.
Damn straight.
That's another thing that kind of makes me feel bad about whodunit now because like he will not be there to have Bjorn's legend in his act anymore.
Yeah.
He had
That
made
is
that
kind
part
of
of
a
the
bummer.
whole entertainment program.
I do still have that thing you gave me that from that time I cut that guy's head off and I stuck his face in his own ass and you made that magical picture of it.
That's
I
right.
still have that
As
to remember him by.
Yeah, I don't think those actually. I might be wrong. I'll have to look and see if those actually go away like the infusions, but I think they might hang out. I'll have to check.
I think those hang out until you max out the number of ones you can do and create a new one.
Nice. So
Oh.
you do have a keepsake. That's cool.
Nice.
And what an image!
And that's
to
a very
remember your-
memorable moment.
Wasn't that the
Every-
nicest
I told
fire
him. I
giant
told him
opponent?
the only way he could get the treasure is if I was going all Braveheart with it. I told him he had to bend over, kiss his own ass, and when I killed him, I felt like his head needed to be in his ass just to fulfill the agreement.
Mhm.
Nice.
your fondest memory of who done it. Memorialized.
It's not my fondest memory. It's the only thing I have to remember him by, really.
I know it's funny that particularly darkly, humorously gruesome moment is your keepsake. It's
Well,
fitting.
it means something to Bjorn.
Mm. Mm.
In fact, I need to start whipping that out more. When we come up to enemies, I just show them this. I'm like, see this? That could be you.
You know who I
Oh, I
was
like
patterning this fire giant off of? I was patterning him off of Andre the Giant and the Princess Bride.
I was kind of thinking Princess Bride the whole time.
Like I was getting a vibe, but I couldn't pin it down. It's very like, like I don't want to have to kill you, but I'm going to.
Yeah. You seem like a nice guy. I hate to have to kill you. I
Yeah.
hate to have to be killed.
Yeah.
I could have crushed your head with the rock, but that's not very sporting.
You've been more than fair. Great movie.
You know,
I'm not left-handed.
I challenge you.
Yeah.
I challenge you. Princess Bride is a great and classic movie. But why?
Okay.
What is so damn good about it? Tell me why. I don't know. It's just fucking good. I don't know. I can't describe to you what it is.
It's Peter Falk and the guy who played Inigo Montoya. It's just all the performances and the sarcasm plus genuine
one
fantasy
thing-
and everything else. So
It's a funny take on a classic fairy tale structure.
Yeah, it's lighthearted fantasy, which is always kind of fun anyway. But what really makes it, of course, are all the characters. I mean, the story is very straightforward, save the princess sort of thing. But each of the characters is what really makes it for me.
well, even the small parts like Billy Crystal and what's her name, something Kane,
Exactly.
who played
Carol
Yeah.
How
Kane.
about storming
Carol
the
Kane, yeah.
castle?
yeah. Carol Kane is great. I love Carol Kane. She's hilarious. So
No, I've been a fan of hers ever since Taxi.
I love
You know
her.
what old couple was also funny?
Yeah.
The old couple
Yeah.
in the Neverending Story that had the Sphinx that was guarding the Sphinx.
Oh yeah,
I love
that
Carol
old man
Kane
that old
and
lady were pretty funny.
Carol Kane in
Scrooge.
Transylvania 65000. So
She has a bit part in Joe versus the Volcano. She's the hairdresser.
Transylvania 65000. I'm much more of a fan of Gina Davis in that film. Woohoo!
yeah, but I love it because she's the wife of the guy who's the hunchback, and
Yeah,
she's always trying to like entice him. And like at one point, he's always exasperated there. He goes, and he takes the tea, and as she had created the tea for him, and he's taking it to serve, and she's like, when you come back, I'll be nude. I'm just laughing my ass off.
I love Michael Richards in that film. Always trying to he wants
Oh,
to be
yeah.
a stand-up comic. Like, it's good, yeah, it's good,
Yeah.
funny, yeah. He's
Yeah,
on his little rocket park. Like, what are you doing? Meditating.
Plus,
Oh,
there's
we
so
have
much.
a comment.
Oh,
Woocha.
nice.
Yeah, never hold back.
Never hold back. Hell yeah.
one of my. Plus, there's so many quotable lines in Transylvania 65000, like man trying to get out, man trying to get out, man trying to get in. Man trying to get in. Jeff Goldblum is really pretty funny in that movie.
Yeah, he's one of those actors who's so good with doing comedy bits or serious bits.
Mm-hmm. Very talented guy.
Yeah.
All right. I think Greg went to China for that tea, man.
I think so.
He's harvesting the leaves right now himself.
He is.
That's right.
He's got like a little miniature southern tobacco house, but it's just full of tea leaves. He's pulling them down off the drying racks, putting them in the net and steeping them. Oh, that was it. Time to trim the mustache.
While we're speaking of other stuff, I will say we've been covering Shogun for another podcast. When we get to episode 7, I finally reached an episode where I was kind of upset, so I didn't like it.
Well, I remember I don't watch ahead, but I watched episode 4, and I was like, oh, geez, like that was so dumb. And again, like it didn't jive with previous incarnations. I was like, oh, why'd they have to make the son such a idiot in this version?
He's a nitwit in this version, so
he is totally a total nitwit.
And a try hard.
Yeah, very much a try hard. Wannabe.
Yeah. I'll be curious to see
you're
how
just as good a daimyo as my daddy. No, you're not. Not even close.
I'll be curious to see how they finish all of this up. So, Greg's back. All right.
Yeah.
What do you all want to do now that the meal is finished?
Actually, Sirius will say, I have another question. I'm sorry. What was your name again?
Gaffic. Firecrotch.
Gaffic?
Gaffic.
Gaffic. And I can't imagine you worshipped Zariel in life. So who was your god? Who looked after your soul?
Well, I was kind of partial to dragons, and I worshiped Tiamat.
I figure I owe you an honest answer. So, no, I don't serve any god, but I pray to Timora. That's why I don't believe I'll end up in the Wall of the Faithless. I pray to her. We've met. We had tea.
Really? Well, that sounds like a hell of a lot better offer than I got from Tiamat.
Well, if this does come to a fight and we survive it, if I can collect your soul coin, I'll see if I can get it to a better place than this. How's that?
That would be mighty nice of you. In fact, I'll let you in on a little secret. A devil told me that Zariel got a hold of my soul playing poker. I don't even know what that is, against Tiamat. I don't even know how that's possible. I don't know what the game is, and I don't know how dragons play a game, but there it is.
Well,
praise?
one would have to have cheated for a loser like Zariel to beat Tiamat in even a single hand of poker.
Absolutely.
Wouldn't you say so, Eni?
Tiamat, smart. Tiamat, 5 times smarter.
That's what I said.
That's right. Just for that.
He claps his hand over his mouth, realizing he just said her name aloud. Like looking around like he's expecting her to manifest any second.
Yeah.
Don't want to accidentally invoke her on a plane that she's actively on.
Trust me, dude, she's already paying attention.
Well, I think it's about that time. But I think, in all fairness, that I should go to my side of the courtyard, and you should go to your side of the courtyard, and then somebody will say go, and then we'll fight. How does that sound?
Or, hear me out, you could just let one of us walk into the cathedral.
I could do that, but then I'm gonna get obliterated badly.
What if we told you we heard a strange noise outside?
There's always strange. There's always strange noises around here.
Like the screams and the growls and the crashes. Like, I heard something strange. What was it? Something peaceful. That doesn't fit.
I'm gonna look at Bjorn and I was like, was there a foul stench attached to it as well?
Angel
Oh,
says
no.
Tiamat is a big old meanie.
Oh Lord.
He is a big old meanie. That's what I said. Selling my soul to Zorio. Well, screw them. You know what? I'm going to do something even better. My brother over there, you see the one in the corner standing by the tower that's ruined?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one over there.
Yeah.
That's Jork. Watch this. It's the funniest thing ever. He picks up a giant axe and he walks over and he goes, I control them. Jork, fly him up on top of the tower. The skeleton moves and starts trying to climb. He takes a large swing with the axe and takes his head completely off and it falls to bones. I always hated you, Jork. Your mother wasn't my mother and she stunk. And he spits on the skeleton corpse and it kind of begins to dissolve and disappear. Now it's a little bit fairer fight.
Angel asked if it's like the line in Borderlands, and he said if something doesn't blow up, then that's a weird sound.
Yeah. Too quiet. It's too peaceful around here. I swear I heard bluebirds chirping. Uncle Remus was singing outside.
I'm afraid we have to fight, Cirrus. It's just the way it is.
Why do people keep telling me the rules?
I don't know. But there was a devil that came through here one time, and you know what he told me? It was the wildest thing I ever heard. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
He said that the reason we have to fight is because there's all-powerful beings that roll various polyhedron-type figures and dice all over tables and control us for their own pleasure. Isn't that the craziest thing you ever heard?
Holy shit, man!
What a bunch of dicks.
I know.
No.
That's what I said.
Well, Gaffett, you seem a decent fellow. I hate to kill you.
I am a decent fellow. I hate to die. Well, should we go to our he kind of chokes for a moment. Bone stuck in there. Should we go to our opposite side so we can do this thing?
I guess.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Alrighty.
Kind of lines up over here. All right.
I'll go ahead and
Really gonna
as I'm
get-
walking over, manifest echo, so that's already out of the way. And
You're really going to get a kick out of this. Before we fight, this demon told me that there's even something called initiative. How stupid is that sound?
I've heard that all the bad stuff that happens in our lives is because one of these gods writes our backstory.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you know what this demon's
Yeah, that's
name
not
was?
right.
Mitzelplick.
He sounded like Guilford
Looks like we'll
Godfrey.
be taking a trip to the fifth dimension.
Yeah.
Well, I keep calling him Clippleskim, and that always sends him away.
All
Not
right,
Clip
enough-
Nielsen. Kill Tipsy's in.
Enough of this meta nonsense. Let's do this. Give me some
All
initiative, everybody.
Okay.
All right.
Ba-bam.
I'll give it to Greg for
Sure,
making
man.
a valiant attempt not
Right,
to
let's
kill the
see.
likable evil creature.
Yeah. Not his fault he's been ordered to stand in our way. Okay.
Well, of course it's his fault. He was evil in life, and this is where he ended up.
Looks like I will take 23.
I
Right.
wasn't even right. I ended up 10 feet from him. So what's your point?
This is why I like D&D, though. just a nice dinner before we're all going to kill each other. So, all right.
And then we can kill each other like civilized people.
He looks
Yes.
around. Gafnik looks around. He says, hold on for a moment. We're going to do this right. In true fire giant fashion. And he kind of bends over for a moment, and you see his bare butt just for a second as he takes down his underpants, and he holds it up in the air, and he goes, when the underwear hits the ground, we go. And he drops it.
Aiming
Alupria.
my spear in his butthole.
Alupria,
Oh,
that-
you're going right for the butthole? Oh,
I
that's
never
not
agreed.
right. That's what that was the one thing he said don't do. No spears in the butthole. And you're like, right in the butthole.
All
I
right.
never
that
agreed.
underwear
Yeah.
hit the ground. Go.
Okay. All right.
Cobalt
Okay. So
spear.
this guy is just within my range. I'm going to use a bardic a blade flourish. So that's going to put us at a D. That'll be a D6. So that'll be a +3 on top of everything else I do, assuming this hits. All right.
Okay.
If you don't want a spear in the butthole, don't expose
All right.
the butthole.
Well, time for a spear in the butthole. Dun, 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 dun,
The first
dun,
rule of
dun,
Fight
dun,
Club.
dun.
There's no rules in Fight Club. So
Yeah. All
Damn
right.
right.
So I'm going to use I will use the Rod of Okayness at advantage. In polar
Wait,
form.
does that mean we can't talk about Eeny Meeny shoving a spear in his butthole?
no,
All right.
of course
We
you
will
can.
never speak of this again.
There's no rules.
That way, expected.
All right. I'm guessing a 28 hits.
Yes, 28 hits him.
All right.
Yeah,
That's an 18.
that's how you do it.
All right. And since he's undead, I think what we can do is get him with a 4th level smite.
Yeah, 4th level
Boom.
and shit.
Yep. So that'll be 68. So that's another 29.
Yeah, baby.
Strike number 2. At advantage. Oh, you know what? I get triple
Whoa.
advantage. This is definitely going to be this is going to be a Sword of Ao smite.
I was
Oh,
about
wait,
to say,
no.
you've already got a.
No, I can't
You
switch
already
it
got
out.
a crit, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. You know,
You
I'm
can't
not
get
using
more
the right weapon.
advantage than a crit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
You
All
have
right.
advantage on the first turn if you sing the Star Trek fight song.
Right. Yes, I did. That is correct. I had I put that in there so I remembered. Yeah. Okay. So
Gotta do it cable guy style.
Mm-hmm. All right. So there's another 4th level smite. 68. All right.
Cable
So
guy.
35. Yeah. So So it's 35 plus 34 plus 29 plus 18. So that's. Let me figure that out. Oh yeah, and yeah. Before I work this up, I will use my bonus action to teleport back.
Gothic laughs. Very good. Very good.
I hate that brother too.
I figured you did.
Bjorn,
All
you're
right.
up.
Okay. Well, I think we're going to pick on the same brother.
Yeah. Probably also from a different mother.
Oh, we didn't have I didn't get Boja on the turn order. I need to roll an initiative for her.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to roll for her, but she's having those issues.
I got knocked off after I rolled it, so I did roll it. I got knocked off.
Okay, what was your initiative? Do you remember? I can look.
Should be in the chat.
I can...
That's this.
12.
Yep. Let me add that.
But yeah, that sounds about right.
So am I going?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. And rage.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, all that together was 116 points of damage.
Cool.
God damn.
Holy crap.
19.
Yeah. And that was without the Sword of Ao.
19 hits.
All right. 17 on that one.
That is a miss.
No, 17 points of damage.
Oh, okay. And my soccer team just scored, so look at that.
Awesome.
Damn.
Oh, and that's a crit.
Nice.
Ooh.
So that is 19, 20, 21 on that second one.
Jesus.
And crit means another chance to hit.
Yep.
Bonus action. Bonus attack.
27.
Give
That's
it to
got
him.
a hit.
Yep. 15.
And that is 15. And
All right.
yeah, I guess that's
You
I'm
hack
done
and
then.
slash at one of his brothers that he hates. Bone chips flying everywhere as pieces of plate armor hang loosely from this fire giant skeleton, but he's still up and moving. And Gaffic gives you a round of applause.
Okay.
It's getting a little weird.
Yeah.
I am going to. Okay, I can still finish my movement, right?
Sure.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to move back here, out of his range.
Taking an opportunity attack.
Yes. That would provoke an attack opportunity.
Oh,
Yeah.
it would. That's right. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why I teleported back.
All right then. I will do nothing.
All right. Cirrus.
Yeah. I'm guessing you're raging.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, he called rage.
Okay.
Same brother and him. Might as well.
All right. Jesus.
31.
You rolled a 5 and got a 31?
No, I rolled a
that's-
5 and got an 18. I rolled an 18 and got a 31.
Okay. That's a hit.
$12 psychic damage.
37.
Your psychic blast destroys this brother, sending his bones flying everywhere, and Gaffic nods his head in approval, happy to see his brother finally wiped out. So
Oops. 26. Stealth. To hide.
Okay.
Killing people, hunting things,
Oh.
the family business.
That's right.
Stabbing things, hiding. The serious business.
Yep.
all right. So Cirrus is gone. Oh, hellhounds.
Werewolves of London.
And his hair was perfect.
I always think of Tom Cruise on The Color of Money when he does this little thing with his hair pulled back at the pool table, you know.
All right. One hellhound on Eeny Meeny. And all they have is fire breath. Does hellhounds suck now? Oh no, they have a melee weapon attack as well. All right, cool.
Yeah, he'd have a bite, right?
Yeah, they should. Here. It's weird. What is your AC?
Mine is 20.
No, on Eeny Meeny.
It is 21, but at disadvantage because I have a cloak of displacement.
All right. You roll for him again. He does hit you.
Yeah, Hellhound's got a bite.
And you take 15 points of damage as it bites you, and then exhales fire as it bites and holds onto you, latching you, burning your skin.
Damn.
So, and shaking at your arm. Meanwhile, 3 of these creatures attack Bjorn, and they attack at advantage because Bjorn. Well, you attack with reckless.
No, I attacked the other guy with reckless attack, not them.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3. And you are AC 20?
Yes, sir.
All right. They all miss you.
So 15 points of damage total.
Eeny meeny, you're up.
You said it took 15 points of damage total?
Correct.
Yes, sir.
Okay, because I had not had a chance to rage yet, so I eat all of that.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I use my preemptive action to get my echo ready to go. All right.
Oh.
So it's got me grappled?
No, it
I
just
guess-
bit you. That was just for
You don't-
description. It doesn't have a grapple.
You don't have the same defensive things that I do with rage.
Nope. The only the bear totem barbarian gets resistance to everything. All the other barbarians just get resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
Ah.
That's why a lot of people go bear, because they want resistance to all that. But I decide I want to be able to do some other stuff. So, all right, I'm gonna have to teach this dog he's a bad dog, and I am the
Bad
dog
dog.
catcher, bit.
Dog catch it. Dog catch it.
Do the dog catcher, dog. Woo! All right, so I'm down with the Funkadelic. What can I say? I will take my bonus action to rage, so we'll start dealing with that. And puppy dog is about to get spanked across his nose here. Oh, and by the way, until it comes back around to my turn, because I did take a hit, the cloak of displacement is basically turned off until my next turnaround. All right,
Cool.
so no disadvantage rolls from anybody else who decides to attack me until it's my turn again. But meanwhile, let us spank this pooch, shall we?
Nice.
And since
Bring
I
it.
am on the Rajay,
Damn.
15, 17, 16.
Those all hit.
Excellent.
Wow. There we go.
Jesus.
Damn.
Yeah,
Slaying
get
the
that
puppies.
All right, so let's see. That is going to be 20 plus 18 is 38. Plus 11 is 49. Plus 2 takes it up to 51. Points of damage on the
damn.
bad dog.
Eeny
51
meeny
points.
fillets himself some hellhound, and it falls apart in 4 different pieces and just slides to the floor, smoking, sitting there bleeding in pain and quite dead. So
Just stabbing the shit out of that dog, going like, bad dog, bad dog, bad dog. And I think I will take my movement to start getting in a position around here. And I'll have my echo come to here.
okay. And then it is Boja's turn.
On the Hellhound, to the right of Bjorn, I want to cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
Ah. Why are you not going?
I see resistance.
All
Why is he
right.
casting resistance?
Jeff, can you hit Guiding Bolt? Because it's not. My computer's just going all whack.
Okie doke. Let's see. Guiding Bolt, first level spell. Guiding Bolt.
Oh, damn.
12.
That is miss. So Boja casts off Guiding Bolt, and she is so disturbed by the four smoking remains of the other hellhound that she's like, what in the world? And misses this hellhound, luckily, and it goes over Bjorn's shoulder and smacks into the wall beyond. Is there anything else that you would like to do?
Let's see. Bonus action, spiritual weapon beside the same hellhound.
All right.
All right.
I will grab spiritual weapon. And it was this the hellhound right here?
Yep.
All right.
Yes.
Let's see. I guess you'll need me to roll for that.
Yes.
All right. Spell attack roll. Whoops. Hit the wrong thing. Spiritual weapon. Where is it? Oh, geez. You got all these spells. You gotta look through your whole doggone spell list to find it. Ah, no.
Second level.
Oh, it's second level? I thought spiritual weapon was first level. Okay. There we go. Fire in the hole.
That unfortunately also misses the hellhound. So.
Lame.
All right, Fire Giant. He looks at all of you and he nods. This is very good. By the way, I forgot to mention, besides my brothers, I had a pet, a mount. We've been together for years. He should come out and say hi as well. And he gives a whistle. And you hear the beating of wings. And flying up.
Let me guess. This guy did say he loves dragons.
And landing. Yep. You see
Ancient? Oh, shit.
Okay, holy shit literally falls out of Bjorn's ass.
Well, he is a priest, so... Well, neat.
And then he strides into combat.
Why didn't you invite him to lunch when we could have talked?
And he is going to make 3 attacks on Bjorn.
Damn. Glad I raged.
And he hits you 3 times. So, Bjorn, as you are hit, every time the sword smashes into you, it bursts into flame, and you take a total of 20 plus 7 plus 82 points of damage, and that is halved.
Holy
Okay.
crap.
And as a bonus action, as he hits you with his smite, burning smite, for an extra 3d6 of 9 points of damage, and I need a wisdom saving throw, please.
There's 9 points of damage halved.
That is not half, so that would be 4.
4. Okay.
And I
No
need
wisdom
a
save.
yeah.
Okay. Oh, that was a 20 and like just rolled over to that too.
Right.
That was harsh,
Oh.
dude.
You are now on fire. You take 3d6 fire damage at the end of each of your turns, and you are frightened of the giant until you are extinguished. So you could take another save each turn to extinguish yourself. So
Okay.
meanwhile, Spot the dragon over here.
Yep.
Well,
First
his
off-
name isn't top.
He bites and claws at the little kobold, since he's the one who, he personally, Eeny Meeny, is the one that killed his master all those years ago.
Angel's comment seems really appropriate here.
What's your AC there, Eeny?
21.
And you are raging now, so you're taking half of this?
Raging. Yeah.
All right, so you take, he bites you, flame shooting out from his mouth as he bites you. You take, and then he slashes you twice with his claws, and you take a total of 32 points of damage.
God damn.
Does that
And
have
then-
Still better than 82.
What? That is halved.
Okay.
Then his tail lashes out at Bjorn. No. Yeah, Bjorn. Why not? No. You're fighting all those people. We're gonna get Elturil. So
All right. 26 armor class, not counting shield.
okay.
I will cast it.
Whoa.
If it hits.
Counting shield.
Not counting shield?
Not counting shield.
Yeah, I took
All right.
a blade. I took a defensive flourish.
What is it
Oh,
with shield?
Wow.
Let's see, 26 plus 6, that would be 32.
And he hits you.
26 plus 5. Shield spell has
Whoa.
5.
Oh, it's 5. It would have been 31 then.
And you take 24 points of damage.
Holy shite.
And then I need everybody to give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
All right. And with
If it's
plus
for
5 for Cirrus and Boja.
If it's for Dragon Fear, I have resistance to Dragon Fear.
It is for Dragon Fear.
And I have an advantage on throws against fear.
Okay.
18.
20.
Ugh, 13. That sucks balls.
All right. I'm getting
So
my,
much for my kobold
I'm getting my
resistance
cool
to fear.
lessons from Fawn's back.
All right. Everyone who got under a 21 is afraid of the dragon as well. So
Oh, jeez. I barely made it.
So I'm afraid of the dragon twice.
Oh, God damn it.
Who the hell's not afraid of the dragon? Show of
Me.
hands.
Boja.
remember,
No, I mean literally, not magically. It's an ancient red
Who's afraid
dragon.
for-
Be afraid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
enter the dragon. So
it's not the dragon I'm about. It's Virginia Woolf.
Elturil.
I cast heroism. It's the only thing I can really do here.
Okay.
Well played.
And
What does heroism do? Makes you
Um,
air.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything that I can use on him. Let me see if I have any spells.
I mean, this isn't Kryn. Being afraid of the dragon just means we're afraid of the dragon, right? It doesn't like incapacitate us.
No.
Well,
no.
having the fear having the fear condition still gives you disadvantage.
Yeah.
On
Plus,
attack.
you can't go towards him either. So yeah, that's
Okay.
no bueno.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just go ahead. I'll just
Which sucks because it really disrupts my plans for dealing with the dragon if I can't move closer to it.
Yeah.
Let's see. That would mean Bjorn, you are up.
Okay. I'm currently
Go ahead.
peeing down my leg.
Go ahead and give me another wisdom saving throw to see if you extinguish yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does my pee
frightened
not
condition-
count? My pee does not extinguish the fire?
No, unfortunately. Because you were drinking
All
all
right,
that
for those
fire
of us-
brandy. So,
Oh, damn the
For
fire
those
brandy
who are-
pee. Shit.
For those of us who are frightened, the frightened condition gives us disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls, while the source of the fear is within our line of sight.
Oh, I was
And of
supposed to do
course,
that
as
with
Steven noted, we
disadvantage
can't-
then.
What's that?
I was supposed to do that wisdom save with at disadvantage then, right?
I mean, not if it's a save. It says ability checks and attack rolls.
Okay.
So, but either way, that is fine because you didn't pass that, so you are still burning. So we will do that damage, and you are still frightened of the giant. And
What's the
then
DC on that? 20?
21.
Jesus.
Yeah.
All right.
And then at the end of your turn, we need another save for the dragon fear as well. So, but you may go ahead and act as you wish now. You are a D&D parable now. You are struck between a dragon and a hard place. So,
Yes, I am.
I mean, at least he can hit the hellhounds.
yeah.
The giant has a very, very hard place, in fact.
Yeah. Jesus, 15 on the Hellhound.
That is a hit.
Wow. Okay.
So that's its DC or AC apparently.
All right, 18 on the Hellhound.
Which one were you hitting?
This one.
Okay.
I knew something was up when he was so casually willing to get rid of one of the giant skeletons. I was like,
I
this
was just
bastard's got
figuring
it.
he's it's a combination of he's not really worried about us and he doesn't really care if he dies.
Yeah, he's loaded with apathy.
13 damage.
Nice. Good. That's a good hit. So you take 2 good whacks on the hellhound and it's bleeding, but still up.
And now I take 3d6 damage.
Yes, you do. But this is going to be halved. And I rolled a 14, so you take 7.
Oh, you roll it. Okay.
And then I need another wisdom save for the dragon fear.
How many times a turn do I have to do that?
Every turn.
You're both the giant
You're-
and the dragon.
You're afraid of the giant and the dragon right now. So
Oh, I see. Okay.
You are
you're-
really stuck in the middle of it, Bubba.
and you're still
19.
afraid of the dragon. Is there any way for you to pass a wisdom save of
No.
21?
No,
That's
I'm
not-
stuck this way.
That's not good.
No, that's not good.
I have 0 bonuses on wisdom. Even if I roll a 20, I'm only going to get a 20.
Yeah,
Nice.
I have to try to cure you.
Yeah. Cirrus, you're up.
Getting out of line of sight
Okay.
of the big
By the
scary
way,
dragon.
Bjorn, if I can get that thing off of you, this would be a good time to use your hourglass.
And I'm sorry, Gobik. This sucks. You gambled away by Tiamat in a poker hand, and then she sends you a dragon as a mount. I suppose it's supposed to be cool, but that just seems insulting. You deserve better.
Cirrus,
dude.
you
You deserve
misunderstand.
better.
We were friends before this. He found me in the afterlife.
Oh, okay. That's all right then. Still. 28 to hit Goppet.
Okay, that is a hit.
$39.
Very cool.
Psychic.
Yep. Kind of rocks back. He's like, "Oh, nice one, Cirrus."
And then
Oh!
hi. That's
That
stealth.
was a stealth. Okay. I thought that was an attack. Let's see what we got. Hellhounds.
Yeah. T-Mac can't see you now.
We got 3 hellhounds attacking on to Bjorn. And they'll hit you with a melee weapon attack. So 1, 2, 3. And they all miss because they're hellhounds. Hellhounds aren't very powerful anymore.
Dude, you've got a fire giant duke and an ancient red dragon on us. I don't think you need anything else right now.
Come on.
Yeah, like and we are 4th tier, so you know.
We're all having a little bit of fun. Eaty meaty.
I get that we're 4th tier, but ancient red dragon. There's no tier at which that becomes trivial.
This is true.
I was talking. You misunderstood. I was talking about the hellhounds. Like they're not very powerful. Like yeah, but we're 4th tier. We can just punt.
Yeah.
Oh
these things
yeah,
like
okay.
You can bitch slap the hellhounds pretty much. Eeny meeny, you are still afraid of dragon, and that roll is at the end. So it's up to you.
I'm sorry, real quick now. I got out of line of sight, but do I still make my wisdom check?
Yeah, you just have to be within 120. Well, hold on, let me check on that one.
Well, I mean, it means I don't get disadvantage, but can I still see? Doesn't matter. I didn't do it.
You have to be within 120 feet and aware of the dragon. That's what it is. So.
Okay. Well, I bombed it anyway.
And you're only frightened for 1 minute, or until you do the saving throw. So 10 rounds.
Given that most fights last about that long, it's going to be frightening the whole time if you can't break free.
Okay. No, sorry. I just realized that I forgot to do the check at the end of mine.
Okay. Eeny meeny, you're up.
All right. So, Cloak of Displacement is back online, which is good. I might not be able to move onto the dragon. I mean, I am in its range, though.
Is it possible to get out of a dragon's range?
Maybe.
I'm gonna help out.
Even if you wait your full movement away from them, couldn't they just fly over and get you?
It all depends.
If not if he's busy fighting someone else.
Okay,
yeah,
so we will move my echo over here, and I will do I want to do it like this? Yeah, let's try that. I'm going to bonus action swap places. Through our magical sibling connection.
Okay.
I'm going to attack the fire giant. Since he's the big bad of this
time I'd
whole
want to
thing.
swap places with one of my siblings.
Cool.
Now, since he's the big bad, let's give him everything. So maybe the dragon will leave us alone if I take him. So yeah, I'm hitting him with all the stuff, including recklessly attacking. So all these attacks are going to be at advantage.
Yeah. Wait, I who are you attacking with it?
The fire
The fire
giant.
giant.
The fire giant. Okay.
Yeah, throwing my spear up his butthole because that's what I do.
It. I'd be nervous against with using reckless attack against that big old fire giant. He's already got a good chance of whooping your ass without advantage against you.
Well, he won't have advantage. It'll just be a straight hit because I have the cloak of displacement.
Oh, okay, nice.
That's why I reckless attack a lot. Plus, when I attack him, he'll have disadvantage against you.
Oh, sweet.
Because anybody but me he attacks for the next round for the rest of this turn, I'm the only person he can hit with a regular roll. Everybody else he decides to attack has disadvantage, assuming I hit him. But I'm imagining that when I strike at him 8 times, I'm probably going to hit him at least once. Because I'm going to action surge on this bitch too, and use my
8 times I'm blown away.
All right, so let's see. This is going to be 8 attack.
And a crit right off the bat.
Nice.
Man, you're knocking it out with these rolls. Hell yeah, 2 crits in there.
Where was the first one? I only see one.
The very first roll was a crit.
I see. Well, whatever it is, he's DC 8 or he's AC 18. So
let's see how many
roll damage accordingly. I think you hit with everything.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it looks like I missed with 1. Oh wait, no, that's not up. Hang on, let's
on
see.
18.
Check the rolls.
No,
1,
you're rolling
2,
with advantage. You hit on everything.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that is all 8. All right, and I hit everything and a couple of crits. Yay.
Yep.
Do you get anything for critting?
Double damage.
Double damage. Well,
double damage
on 2 attacks. I'm not complaining.
Nope.
And he needs to make a strength saving throw as well, DC 18. See if I knock him prone.
Strength?
Yep.
No.
Yeah, it's worth spending 1.
You could say he's prone to not falling on his ass.
Yeah.
It's a good amount of damage, though.
Yep. Yeah, he's whooping some ass with the damage here.
All right, busting out the calculator because this is going to be a big one. Let's see. It's 13.
Yep.
And what was the one you did earlier? Was it 110, 115, something like that?
For me?
No, that was Steve. He dropped those.
Yeah, that was me. Yeah, it was 116 and then 3 more points for a blade flourish.
119. Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, that was so not even crazy. With the sword of AO. I could have doubled that.
I don't know that we've had a 116 with a what did you do that with?
It was smites and it was the rod, the sort of the polearm, the rod of okayness in polearm form, because I had advantage and I crit it on one of them.
I just outdid Steve.
Yep.
What'd you do?
I just dropped 134 points of piercing damage on this dude.
Wow.
Nova damage is no joke.
But as Austin Powers said after his photo shoot, and I'm spent.
He staggers back. Friggin' Kobold went for the arse.
Yes.
Bosha.
I'm going to attempt to do something that probably is not going to work, but
okay.
I'm gonna look at the red dragon, and I want to try banishment.
Okay.
Ooh.
I was hoping you would try that.
I grabbed the wrong one. This guy is over here, and you are over there.
So they have to beat a charisma saving of 18.
It gets banished to its home plane, though, right?
Correct. And if it's not, if it were on their home plane, it gets banished to a demi plane.
Okay. Because this is its home plane. And he passes the charisma save.
Of course. It was worth a shot.
Dragons have good stamina and everything.
I know, but
because I'm
It
housed.
was worth a try.
Oh yeah,
So-
You also have
worth it.
you also have your spiritual weapon.
yeah, I like to try to hit the creature. And Jeff, you're going to have to do it because roll 20 is knocked me off. It is not letting me play today.
I can roll it for you.
okay.
And you rolled a 13 plus your bonus, which I'm sure is more than 2, which is a hit. So, how much damage does a spiritual weapon do? I could check
Well,
that.
I can just roll it.
Okay. Damn.
And so, spiritual weapon.
+5 because it's my spellcasting modifier.
Yeah.
I don't know why it said level 2.
So 12.
Because it is level 2.
So your spiritual weapon bonks him. Bang!
Or 12
Hellhound's
points of
still
force.
up. All right. Now we got some frost giant or fire giant and dragon. So the dragon looks at Eeny Meeny, Terror, Gaffic, a new one, and goes, Gaffic,
Oh,
watch
that
your
reminds me.
ass.
Did I get to resave against the dragon fear?
You do.
All right, so let me do that. Also an advantage roll because I am resistant to fear.
I need one for Boja as well. So.
I succeeded.
Oh, that's right. You're
I'm
fine.
still afraid.
You did.
Meanwhile, let's do the dragon first. The dragon flies over here. Let's see if the dragon notices Cirrus.
Stealth roll is a 30.
The dragon notices Cirrus.
Of course it does.
Dragon has blind sight.
Yep. That's why I'm not even trying casting Garrick Darkness.
So the dragon is in the air here. Does your echo get to take attack opportunity?
You know, actually, it does.
All right, go ahead. Hit it.
You can take attacks of opportunity through the echo. Yes, indeed. So. Oh, wait, it's still an advantage, but 21 is the first roll, so.
That is a miss.
Is that enough to hit him? Miss.
No.
Ancient Dragon, high armor class.
All right. And as the dragon lands behind Cirrus, having seen him, it inhales very deeply.
Oh, boy.
And then
Oh, boy.
Absorb element.
Jeez, that's.
Yeah, absorb element.
gets everybody.
Oh, that is
Everybody, give me a dex check, please.
All right. No,
Boja's
check
at
or
a +5.
hang on. Dexterity check or dexterity check, bro?
I will tell you in just a minute.
Because I'm pretty sure Dragon's Breath is a saving throw.
It is a dex saving throw.
Well, mine's the same either way, a 0. So just a straight roll, Jeff.
Let's see.
I think I get advantage on that if I saw it coming.
Oh, you saw it coming.
Yeah.
Okay.
You and I get advantage because we are barbarians. Oh, man, that friggin' roll.
And everybody who doesn't get a 24 is going to take this. So. Oh,
25, baby, yes!
Good one, Mike.
Order.
So you're going to take a quarter damage. And It looks like everybody else is going to take full damage except Cirrus because he's got uncanny dodge. So he takes
No,
no
I'm
damage.
going to take half because I have the shield master feat.
All right.
Yep. And I take half because of absorb elements, and I think Bozer does as well.
And
Exactly.
because I'm not gonna GM roll this, I'm gonna let you see this. So here it is, everybody. Figure out your own damage. You ready?
Here it comes.
Holy crap.
42 half.
85. Woo! Ooh, that's big. That one hurt. I felt that.
And of course, the Hellhounds and the Fire Giant were immune.
Of course.
And Boja, would you take full on that?
I did absorb elements, so I would take half.
Okay, so you take 42.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. I got you.
I
And
took
everybody
21.
else. And then the dragon used all of its moves up. It used its breath weapon. I got to roll to see what goes with that. I'll let you see that. Oh, he didn't recharge his breath weapon this turn.
Thank goodness.
And he is going to use a legendary attack or legendary action and strike Cirrus with the tail attack.
Oh,
Dick.
Wait a minute. I do.
warding flare.
Warding
Warding
flare.
flare.
Advantage.
You can't.
Why?
You use reaction for absorb elements.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. I
All
tried.
right. So he hits Cirrus with the tail attack.
Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but got to play it.
It's not that bad, Cirrus. You took 16 from the tail attack. So
I take 8 because of my uncanny dodge.
cool. And now the Fire Giant reaches into his pocket and pulls out a rod that looks strikingly similar to one that Bjorn carries.
Oh. That's not good.
And then he can. All right. So who's he at disadvantage against? Eeny meeny. You?
Anybody but me.
And does he know that? Well, you
Nope.
just ripped a new asshole. He's going to attack you.
I did just rip him a new asshole, so I wouldn't be surprised if he decided to go for me, especially since I went for the arse.
Yeah. He's going to hit you. So he hits you with 2 greatsword attacks.
Damn.
Ooh. And you're raging right now, right?
Yep.
And you use reckless attack, right?
Yep, but I have
but who did he use it against?
But I have the cloak of displacement, which makes it regular attack. So 21 AC to hit.
Yes.
Okay. So you
So
are going
straight-
to take half. So I'm going to give you the half damages. So you take 52 points damage. That's halved.
Man, I'm getting the shit whooped out of me.
And he hits you with a burning smite for an extra 3d6.
Okay, this will not be halved.
So that's 8 more damage. And I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
All right, let's see. Let me get this up here first. And wisdom saving throw. Is it against fear? Because I do have advantage on that.
It is against fear.
All right. Not that has helped me so far. 16.
You are on fire, similar to Bjorn, and you are scared of the giant now.
Son of a bitch.
And then the giant points at the dragon Ithrax and says, "Hit him again, son," and uses a legendary action to give him another attack action, which he's going to use on Cirrus.
Damn. So, in the future, let's not fight guys who made ancient dragons their bitch.
We didn't know that at the time.
So, Cirrus, you take 69 points of damage.
Son of a bitch was sandbagging us.
Yep.
Yeah. This is why I don't feel too bad about hitting him in the ass.
I just
Elturil,
thought it was funny that was like his one thing. He's
Okay.
like, all right, well, just don't stick a spear up my ass. And that's like, that was Eenie Meenie's first fucking move. He's like, all right, you don't want a spear up the ass? Here you go.
Kobolds fight dirty.
Is the dragon on the ground? Is the dragon on the ground? That's my question.
The dragon is on the ground.
Okay.
I
And
hope
I'm going to
this
use
is he just about beat me to death with what did he hit me with?
He bit you, and then the fire in his mouth enveloped you, and then hit you with 2 claws. So,
All right. Defensive flourish. That'll give me an extra 10 in movement. Not much in terms of defense, though, but it's fine. It'll give me a little bit. And if I hit him, then it gets this. But I want to use my movement to get on the other side of the dragon, where I can hit him with advantage with the Sword of AO.
Nice.
all right.
Hell yeah.
All right. And
I
have
gotta
elven
say,
accuracy.
while it doesn't have the Vorpal thing, which was very cool, this sword is turning out to be pretty good.
I like it a lot. That is a hit.
Definitely a hit.
Okay, let me check one more with my elven accuracy and see if I crit it. Then I will hit it. Okay, I did not crit on that, so I'm going to hit him with this. 13. I can go ahead and no, it's not worth smiting him for it. Not without a crit.
Since we're in hell, all damage of 13s are unholy.
All right. Let's try see if.
I would happily take an unholy 13 over the 69 that he just took.
Well, those were crap rolls. Does a 17 hit?
69. Right.
I know. Are you kink shaming the demon with his 69 and shit?
That does not hit.
Okay, but I did hit with that one.
You hit with the 31, and that's it. So.
All right. Yeah. No, I don't want to hit him unless you do that. Okay. We're going to do that, and then I'm going to go ahead and use my remaining action, use the teleport boots to take me back near Boja.
Right. How much damage did you do on the one?
Yeah, it was only 13. I only got the one hit, and then, yeah, that was it.
Oh, okay.
Cirrus, can you get to me?
Cirrus doesn't really know where you are right now.
Yeah, but I have both Boja and Cirrus in my aura now, so.
All right. Bjorn, you're up.
Okay, first I have to take a wisdom save because I'm afraid.
First,
Right.
it's a wisdom save versus the giant, correct?
Okay. $19?
Nope.
I'm never going to make it. My wisdom saves are pointless.
So that's 3d6 for that.
Wow.
So half of 6, so 3 points of damage.
Okay.
And then you need a wisdom save versus the dragon. We might as well do it now since we're doing wisdom saves. But
Right,
that's
and
a 20.
I can't do it because I don't have any bonuses to my wisdom saves.
Right,
So
that's
I can't,
21
even
as
if I
well.
roll a 20, I lose. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, as things are now.
Unless Elturil gets over there. Okay, so now you could go ahead and take your actions. So
I don't take more damage. Another 3d6.
no, the dragon is just frightful presence. So
Yeah. Oh, by the way, it's 14 damage, not 13 because of the blade flourish. But Doesn't really
Yeah,
matter.
you're on fire because of the fire giant's sword, not because of the dragon.
Yeah.
Okay.
The dragon is just breathing great gouts of flame. That's all he's doing. So
Yeah.
Can I use? Let's see. All right, I'm gonna have to use my hourglass, which gives me haste.
okay.
It gives me a +2 to my AC, advantage on Dex, and an additional action, which has to be used to attack.
Hey,
Yep.
hang on, that's not at all what the hourglass did.
I thought it gave you immunity to all normal
It
damage.
gave
I thought it was.
Yes,
What
it
am I
does.
thinking of?
For 10
you're
rounds,
thinking
you got
The hourglass gave you
Okay.
like invulnerability for a short amount
Yeah.
of time.
you were immune
Okay.
to
I totally
all
thought it was haste.
mundane damage for like 10. Like you rolled a d20, and that's how many rounds you were immune from it. So
Oh, okay. Well, let me. All right. Well, let me roll a d20 then.
so unless it was like a magical weapon,
I just got things mixed up, and of course, I rolled a 1.
well, it's
Oh
better than nothing.
no! Only one round.
Can I use my inspiration on that?
Sure.
Yes. Please.
Out of
One
20,
round
I
with-
came up with a 1. That was just sad as fuck.
That was extreme pylon.
6. That was at least a little better. So 6 rounds.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that'll help me not die.
Yeah.
Let us see here. Then. Damn. I guess all I got. I got one more action I can take. No, it's an attack. An extra attack. Shit. I want. Damn it! I want to use my rod and heal myself, but I don't think I can do that.
Well, the rod you could use as anything, but yeah. Well, that's a hit. So,
All right.
all right. Well, it depends on it's a hit no matter who you're attacking. So,
Well, I can't attack the giant. I'm afraid of it.
oh, okay.
Hey, you
I'm
can't
attacking
attack
the
him.
same.
You're just at disadvantage if you attack him. So,
Yeah, and I'm not sure 12 is going to hit him.
What you can't do is you can't move closer to the giant. But right now you're in his range.
If I was any closer, I'd literally be in his asshole.
you
Which
just
he would
kill
hate.
this.
Yeah, that helps a little
All
bit.
right.
You destroy that hellhound. Make sure you take your 10 hit points.
All right. Oh, yes. I got to roll.
And that means an extra attack because you kill something.
Yep.
Yep. What does that say? 4.
4.
Nice. 4 points. All right. And another attack. Come on. You can do it. There you go.
Every little bit. Every little piece.
Dragging you're the wagon to my destiny.
And
Can't you see?
28. That is a hit.
That's a hit.
And that is
9.
another 9 points.
Nice. Still up. But you take a nice chunk out of that hellhound.
Hold on. Wait. I don't. Do I? If I use my action surge, I don't have to attack with that, right?
Action surge?
You don't have to use action surge to attack. You can just use it to take another action.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do that, and because I have to do that to use my rod, right? Because I've already done. I've already.
Sure. Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna use my action surge then, and use my rod, and give myself 70 points.
All right.
Nice.
Cirrus.
Psychic blades to get over here.
Okay.
And then throwing at him.
Which one? The giant?
Yeah. 20.
That's a hit. Nice.
Damn.
44.
All right. Very good.
And then
again,
sinking
How
back
you handle
into
that?
You rock him backwards again. Once again. He's appreciating this battle. He's enjoying it. He's laughing like a true berserker himself.
sunk into the corner. Oh wait.
Nobody put Cirrus in the corner.
Cirrus put Cirrus in the corner. 25 to save for my wisdom save.
All right. That is good enough. You are no longer afraid.
Oh, now that my guts are spilling out from him, I'm no longer afraid of him. That oddly sounds.
You're not afraid of
scary.
him now, anyway.
All right. The Hellhounds will attack Bjorn, but they really can't do anything except fire damage. But we'll see if they hit anyway. And they don't. They miss.
Right.
Which then takes us to Eeny Meeny.
All right, DM. Looking at the
Yes.
battlefield here,
Yes.
where is the entrance to the temple?
Right there. Can you see that?
I see that.
I can. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, got it. Okay.
And it appears that, appearance-wise, that they cannot go in. But they're just here to keep anything else from going in.
Correct.
Yeah, I thought
Okay.
about that. It's a good idea.
Yeah, because I am pretty fucked up right now. All right. Echo
You do
is
have
going
those
to
healing
dash.
potions, don't you?
Yeah, but
Just
1d4 plus 4 is not going to, or 2d4 plus 4 isn't going to do jack shit for me at the moment. One more hit
We-
from
we don't-
anything of significance and I go down.
We don't know if they can go in. I'm actually kind of worried that going in will get Zarya's attention.
Well, I'll tell you this: if I take one more hit, I'm toast. So this is what I'm doing.
Oh no, it's
Uh,
by all means, it's worth a shot.
Yeah. So, and I can attack at range. So if this will give me some sort of cover, this is what I'm doing. So Echo will dash to here. I will bonus action teleport to its space, switching spaces with it, which might actually put it beyond my range. No, wait. Why can't I? Oh, there I am. Couldn't see myself for a second. And let me see if it's more than 30 feet away from me. Yep. So that causes it to go poof. Right now, it's out of play until I can re-summon one of my triplets.
Okay.
And I will use my attack action to throw my spear at Jabroni here again
Okay.
with some reckless abandon to make it a straight roll. Since I'm still afraid, or do I roll at the end of my turn or at the start of my turn?
For hit your fear against him, it's at
Yes.
the start of your turn. So
All right, so let's see. This will be for him, and this will be for the dragon.
no.
I'm
No on
still
both.
scared.
And you take 3d6 fire. So
They scare.
you take 10 fire damage as well. So,
All right, 10 fire damage noted. In the meantime, attack. Here we go. Let's see what we get. I'm going to use one more use of Unleashed Incarnation to make it 4 attacks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And he needs to make a saving throw against strength one more time.
See if this does
Okay.
anything. I pray to Tempest to bless his attack.
Ooh. We will see. What am I doing? Strength check.
Okay, so
Oh.
crit, definite miss, which means I get attacked by my own weapon. That's going to be great. And a 16 and a 17.
You actually knocked the giant down.
Haha! All right,
yeah.
so
Onto his ass, which was already sore.
Yes.
all right, now excuse me for 1 second. I've got to make an attack against myself.
Tempest, don't bless that attack.
Yeah, miss. So you watch as my spear tries to stab me, but I'm able to dodge it. Meanwhile, how many of these attacks hit? I know like the 30 hits, the 11 doesn't. 16, 17,
One.
do those hit?
Nope.
So only the one hit. Damn. All right, but at least he fell down. So that should help you guys.
That's not bad.
All right, so let's see.
23.
Let's see. So that's 23 plus 8 is 31 plus 2 is 33 points of damage.
Cool. Good amount of damage on the giant. He kind of stumbles back and forth. He's got a grudging respect for the kobold ripping up his ass, so he's enjoying it.
And I will take my movement to
We
step over
don't
here.
kink shame.
I'm not
That's
kicking shame. I am just reporting to you what is going on. That's all I'm doing. That is my job. I'm a reporter of facts. Boja, you're up.
Boja, you're muted. Boja's still muted.
She's getting it. Hold on a minute. You can't hear her say that.
I think
Sorry.
her computer doesn't like her.
Not today. Roll20 doesn't like me either. It's not letting me stay on for longer than a couple of seconds. So move me towards the giant.
Okay. How far?
Okay.
I actually want to attack with my mace.
Oh.
Oh
The
man,
mace that
he's
does
gonna find that adorable. The giant.
He is
does.
going to find it horrible.
How cute.
The dainty little elephant's coming to play.
So I need to see if it actually. I thought I had a. Oh crap! Wrong creature. I thought I had a smite. But I don't. I was thinking inflict wounds. That's right. We'll hit him with the mace.
Okay.
Now, at your level, you do have an extra 1d8 on your attacks. It's kind of like a little mini spike clerics get at like 10th level and beyond. I think it's called Divine Strike.
Do you need me to roll for you, Jen?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I've got her sheet if you want me to roll for her.
Yeah. Can you roll for her mace, please?
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Did you? All right. This is just a standard mace. Did you put your like super crazy awesome mace up on here, Jen?
I can't see the sheet. There should be. I think I only have one mace.
I mean, because you got the mace that gives you all that extra fire damage on everything you're doing.
Yeah, but he's immune to all the fire damage, so.
Yeah, that's true. So rolling that.
That's a hit.
23 to hit.
You summoned your inner
So-
Windu.
Mace damage
Bop,
plus an extra radiant 1d8 for a
bop,
1.
bop.
So 8 points of damage total.
That Boston.
Do you want to do anything with a spiritual weapon?
Yeah, I'll bonk him with no, because I'm a sanctuary myself as my bonus action.
Nice. That's probably good.
Smart.
Good for me, but okay. Have fun.
All right, their turn. Dragon. Right now, the dragon does not have a breath weapon.
Thank goodness for that.
So he is going to he doesn't have any animus to anybody. He's just going to attack the nearest people. So
Yeah.
and
Shield.
it's
Me.
reach 15 feet. So he's just going to fly over you and casually go here and still be able to hit you. So he is going to first. So shield. So you're what? 32, 30,
29 at the moment.
29. 2 claws, and he's going to give you a little tail too.
I was asking if you were going to cast the shield spell.
Yeah. Oh, I'm totally casting because I knew he didn't have a breath weapon, so the only thing left was like physical attacks.
You are able to dodge both the claws, but the tail and the bite hit you as you manage to go under the claws. You find yourself right in range of the bite, and he holds onto you and then smacks you with the tail as well before you squirm away. And you take a total of.
So both Cirrus and Elturil have gotten some tail from the dragon.
Yes, they have. You take 45 points of damage.
Oof.
That is some hard-hitting tail that you just got there.
I'm going to seduce the dragon. Most dragons have a human form. Most.
And then the
Yeah,
giant will use his last legendary action to order him to take another attack action, which he will use on Bjorn. High or low?
Low.
He's going to use it on Bjorn. So you're not going to get any tail, though, Bjorn. I'm sorry.
That's
Aw.
sure.
Holy
Just
crap.
giving it out to everybody else in the Fandolin 5, but no, Bjorn don't get none.
So you take a total of 39 points of damage, and that is halved.
Okay.
And then the giant is going to attack Bjorn as well.
They're just
And-
jealous.
And he hits Bjorn also twice. For
A second.
Did I not?
He's
Was
a-
I not tucking it back enough? Is that what you're mad about?
Hold on.
you- yeah.
Because I successfully attacked the giant, he's at disadvantage to hit anybody but me.
All right. Well,
For
that
the
was
turn.
one hack. Well, then he hit you once, and then let me roll again at disadvantage. He hits you once. So you take 15 points of damage.
15?
Yep.
Well, that's not too bad. That's halved, right?
That is halved. And
Okay.
now we are at Elturil.
All right, I'm going to get past the dragon with a teleport. I'm going to go over on the other side of this hellhound. That puts Bjorn in my aura. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't.
Thank
Yeah. So that's. And then I'm going to hit that guy.
Hey, Jen, cast Fireball. That always fixes everything for us.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work here.
I could just imagine the snicker from the dragon when she does that.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, it's like being in the sauna. I love it.
And it's triple advantage. And we'll see if it crits.
And the fire giant, yeah. Yeah, they'd totally be like they were taking a shower or something.
Oh, how very refreshing. I think I
So,
can continue.
I think 32 hits, so that's a 14. And then let me hit again.
Yep. Are you attacking the Hellhound there?
Hellhound. Yeah.
All right.
Yep. I'm just trying to clear a path to Bjorn. And let me do a third one. All right. So I'm guessing 27 hits.
Yep.
All right. That's 29 points of damage. And then I'm going to cast a healing word at 3rd level. Because, cure wounds at 3rd level, sorry.
Okay.
So that is... let me see how many points that is. Because I'm kind of screwed.
You can't attack and cast a spell at the same time.
Cure
Right?
Wounds is a full action.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Cure Wounds is a normal action, not a bonus.
Yeah, I'd have to use healing word then.
You're thinking about healing word.
Yeah, I was just thinking for a minute. Yeah, my brain was equipped. So, all right. So 3d4 plus spellcasting modifier.
My mom calls those senior moments.
Yeah. How well I know. Okay, so that's 12 and plus spellcasting, that's 5, so that's 17 points back. It's enough for now.
All right. Bjorn.
51.
Oh, I forgot to roll to see if the giant got his grew back, or the dragon, I should say, and he did.
Okay.
Oh, shit balls.
Oh, holy shit balls. Okay. And I got an 11 on my deck save. My deck save.
Your wisdom save 16.
Wisdom save, yeah.
Yeah, I think you're just rolling to punish yourself now, Mike. So.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm just doing it.
Here's your 3d6.
You keep asking me for them, so I keep doing them.
Take yourself 6 more fire damage there. So.
Okay. All right. And now it is time to hit me some Hellhound.
Nice. That's a hit.
Oh, wow. All right. Good stuff.
You're going to get some Hellhound tail, too?
And I'm going to
re-roll that.
All right. 17.
You killed that Hellhound.
Hell yeah.
Cool. Extra attack.
And the other one.
And temporary hit points. So.
Yep.
Oh, yes. And temporary hit points.
Meanwhile, I can hear Cirrus thinking over there. Thank you.
And 2. Okay. All right. And I'm pretty sure the 25 hit. So we will roll that one.
Okay.
And that is 10 more points.
All right.
And now I will take my second attack.
All right.
$19, that's a hit. And 18 points.
You make 2 huge attacks on this Hellhound. It is still up, but it is wavering on its last legs. Cirrus.
Hey, Gaffett, what's your friend's name?
Ithrix.
Ithrix. Right, this is going after Gaffett.
Okay. That is a hit.
$50.
Gathric falls to the ground from the psychic blast and gives you the Arnold Schwarzenegger thumbs up from T2 as he dies. So
Nice.
meanwhile, Ithrix roars in anger and frustration. So
I hide. Dirty.
all right. Hellhound. What is this guy gonna do? Is he gonna do anything? Let's see. He hits Bjorn, but Bjorn is immune to piercing damage, so Bjorn just takes fire damage. Bjorn takes half of that. Bjorn takes 3 points of fire damage. Be like Bjorn.
Ow.
Eeny meeny.
Yep. Let's see. Peek around the corner. So I can see the dragon. Throwing the spear at the dragon recklessly. And I will use another Unleashed Incarnation. And so I'll make 4 attacks. All right, why didn't it roll? Oh, now it rolled. Geez, that was slow.
You hit twice.
All right. Hit twice. And no crit fail, so I don't take any extra damage myself. All right, so that's 20, 38 points of damage. I'm not even going to try Giant Strike because he probably doesn't give a shit about a strength check. And I will use my bonus action to get my Echo back in play as I dip back here once again.
I'm pretty sure not only does he not give a shit, it would probably come with some mockery.
I mean, there's every possibility that he might actually fail. It happens. I mean, the giant fell. But yeah, an 18th strength check is not going to be terribly hard for him to pass.
He's probably like Sirius. He could do that on a 1.
The dragon begins to look like it's going to fly, building up its breath weapon when something massive lands in the courtyard.
Oh, fuck.
What the fuck is that? Oh my
Tiamat.
god.
I'm glad Eni cannot see this. He ducked out of sight. He cannot see this shit.
All
Okay.
5
Oh,
voices speak as one. Enough! Zoriel has had her plaything, Itzrix. Retreat. And you, playthings, get thee out of my sight.
Get an argument there.
No problem. No problem. Thank you for letting us live.
I'm going to go to where Gaffett fell. Is there a soul coin?
There's not a soul coin.
Damn.
Tiamat looks at you, Cirrus, and in your mind you hear, Gafrak is even now being reborn as the lowest of devils. But you have freed him, for he has no memory of this life.
I think Cirrus would reply to her, I think he might be happier that way. He was miserable under Zoriel.
Indeed. Never bet on aces and eights. That's all I'm going to say.
That is the dead man's hand, lady.
And the two dragons fly away. So,
all right. So I guess we're gonna.
See,
All right.
She's not so bad.
Yep.
Yeah, you say that, but like upon hearing that chorus of voices, like Eni is totally cowering in a corner.
I'm quite Cirrus is breezing this off, but I'm quite sure there's some sweat on his brow as well. She just spoke to him directly.
Yeah.
Right now, Eni looks like a chihuahua at your house in a thunderstorm, just constantly shaking. Eyes all huge.
I don't recall Bjorn ever thanking anyone else for letting him live.
No, that's true. That is true.
Oh, Cirrus says, "Oh, that reminds me," and he sits down on the stairs. Ow!
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
dragon nearly ripped my insides out.
Yeah, that hurt me bad too.
Anybody want to hazard a guess on how many hit points the dragon had and how many hit points you did, how many much damage you had done to it?
Like
I
10.
think the dragon had a shit ton. I focus
You
on
actually-
fire on the.
How many did it have? All of them. It had all the hit points.
You actually did 14 points of damage to it,
Yeah.
and it had 532 left.
Oh, that's all.
14
plus
hit points. I did 33 points of damage myself just the last round.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. So it had.
So I did
500
twice
left.
as much as everybody else put together on the dragon.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm
Don't
gonna give
underestimate the
myself.
kobold.
All right.
You never know when we're going to be hiding in your privy with a gut-pulling spear.
That's right. You walk into the cathedral.
Before we go there, I'm going to walk up to Eni. I want to heal him for 90 points.
Oh, wow.
All right. And I have two other ones where I can do 80 and 70. So who's the next two that need it?
Probably me
Yes.
and Bjorn.
Slowly raises a hand.
Oh, that's right.
All right.
The dragon, after he had already taken a hit, the dragon did 69 points to him.
Let me
All right.
see. Yeah.
So
In the
I'll-
meantime, I'm gonna see if the giant had
70.
anything on him.
And then I'll heal Bjorn for 80.
Thank you.
That was shockingly low for Eni, who normally runs around with 184 hit points. I got down to 35.
All right. I gave myself some lay on hands, so I'll manage.
I don't think some of you would have survived another breath weapon attack. So,
You know.
Definitely not. I mean, if I could make my saving throw with my shield master, I would actually have taken no damage. But man, my saving throws for agility have not been good this time around.
What really screwed me is the wisdom saves all the time.
You and me
There's
both,
no
man.
getting
Man,
around it. I just couldn't. There's no way to win.
like
Yeah,
First
I was gonna
round,
cast heroism in the next round. I just didn't get to you.
you couldn't shake off the fear at all. There was nothing you could do.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just trying to get rid of that hellhound so I could get to you without being, in the range of the giant.
All right. So I think we're good.
Right.
to
Or in
go
the middle of
inside
the two
now.
hellhounds who would have had advantage on me because they would have flanked me.
Anything else you
Right.
guys want to do before we keep going here?
Just check the giant and see what he had.
Is someone able to heal me? I'm sorry. for anything?
Yeah,
Yep, I got
she
you for
you an
70.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, we should check the courtyard for anything that's out there.
Also, my shirt just got attacked by a meatball +2. So
Yeah. And I gave myself some lay on hands, so I'm at 81.
I blame Bill Murray for that.
yes, exactly. All right. As you rest, kind of look around at the destruction and the retreating form of the two massive dragons. You notice that you are sitting at the top of the stairs leading up to the
Hey, Jen,
cathedral.
you might want to mute your mic if you're the one doing all that moving around.
All right.
An archway opens into a long hall containing 8 columns. Some of the columns have been carved to represent Torm, but the infernal magic of Avernus has warped the others to rep likenesses of a winged female devil wielding a luminous sword.
Zoriel.
As you look inside, you can see that this entire area was once decorated with beautiful paintings, statues, and other works that depicted the strength and valor of Elturil's people. However, all of it has been transformed, warped, and twisted by the devils to depict varying scenes of depravity or absolute torture and just autocratic rule and everything. Just absolutely horrible. Not only that, as you look at the images closer, over time they shift and swirl, some of them looking back at you and whispering things that are barely heard and indecipherable, but give you the heebie-jeebies nonetheless. The inside of the building is actually beautiful, even though it's absolutely ruined. Each of the 3 levels of the cathedral is 20 feet higher than the one below it. But all of the doors are made of iron with intricate filigree, but that too has been warped so that the doors seem to move and twist in and of themselves. All of the windows have been shattered, but other than that, the overall structural components of the cathedral seem to be intact.
Damn.
But there's nobody
I'm guessing
in
this
the immediate vicinity.
Nope.
I'm guessing there's my gut tells me there's some kind of puzzle or a lock or something that's going on with that sword.
Perhaps.
Yeah, that's for Sarah to check.
Well, it can't just be as easy as going up and getting it, is all I'm saying. There's got to be something to it.
I mean, it could be, but I'd probably just take 100 points of damage again.
Do you see
Right.
anything magical about it, Elturil?
I can go and look. What does it tell me?
You don't detect any magic around, at least not around that sword and everything. Although the whole area seems to radiate faint magic.
Yeah. The area radiates faint magic, but there's nothing magical about the statue or the sword or anything like that.
I want to investigate the statue for tricks, traps, holds, buttons, whatever, blah, 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 blah. These things. Sorry. I will bump that up if necessary.
As you're investigating it, you notice a couple things. First off, you notice in the rubble that there is you can climb the rubble to get up to some of the higher levels of the cathedral. You also notice a slight catch behind the knee of the statue, which looks like it's a button that can be depressed.
Hey, there's a button here. I'm going to push the button.
I'm going to get out of the way before you push the button.
Put the candle back. You depress the button, and the whole statue shifts over and reveals a circular stairway going down into the ground.
Oh, damn.
X never marks a spot.
Worry, worry.
Unless you're in a library.
Yeah. I don't feel like taking 100 points of trap damage.
What do you all want to do?
Well, it seems
Elf
like we need
needs
to go down
food.
the stairs.
I say we go down.
Okay.
What do y'all think?
Yeah.
I'm with you.
I will actually send my echo down.
Yeah, actually, hold on for a minute, Eni. Now I'm going to take an action and change my familiar's form from raven to cat
Okay.
and send it with.
I believe that actually takes rest.
You turn it into a cat and you tell it to do something. And
Then it would
looks at
take
you.
10 minutes. Never mind.
Not 10 minutes. A short rest would be an hour.
It doesn't take a short rest. It takes a casting, which I can do as a ritual.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't have it up. That's right.
Oh, come on, you guys know.
But the casting of Find Familiar is still a ritual is 10 minutes plus the time of the spell, so that'd be an hour and 10 minutes.
Oh, my bad. I thought it was. I really thought it was shorter for cat. Anyway, never mind that.
All right.
Just skip that
But
part.
I will use this ability, Echo Avatar. Starting at 7th level, you can temporarily transfer your consciousness into your echo as an action. You can see through your echo's eyes and hear through its ears. During this time, you are deafened and blinded, and you can sustain this effect for up to 10 minutes, and you can end it any time. Requires no action. While the echo is being used in this way, it can be up to 1,000 feet away without being destroyed. So I will do that.
Okay. Your echo goes down a short ways, and you find yourself shortly in a room that looks like it is full of statues of various people all kneeling before some sort of godlike image with two very polluted pools of water in it.
Even though I can't see or hear anybody around me, I will just narrate what's going on with the echo.
Okay. Well, that is what you see at the moment. So I can, of course, put you down there if you wish. Do you want me to move you onto the map?
Descriptions are fine. We can all stay on the same map right now.
Okay. So as you are looking around in this room, you see that it is not well lit. In fact, there are hardly any light down here. It looks there were a number of temporary cots set up here, but many of them have been hacked up, and there are bodies and temporary barricades set up here as well.
Does it look like there are any other egresses out of this room?
Yes, although it looks like people tried to barricade them with furniture and other things.
Okay, so if the demons have
already,
the devils have already been in here, why are they so keen on protecting this place?
It sounds like they brought Graven Guard down here recently. Maybe they drove the devils out and have fortified it. Or maybe the devils are still here and Raven Guard's just being held prisoner and they were trying to keep us out of the dungeon, so to speak.
All right, I'm gonna return my echo up to here so it doesn't end up being dismissed and I don't have to resummon it. And Eni's like very eager to go downstairs because the fact that Tiamat was so close is just utterly mind-boggling, terrifying.
But it was cool though, wasn't it? Seeing her just sitting there in the courtyard.
Did not see.
That's
Did
not
not
how
want
I
to
would
see.
describe it.
Underground. Underground means safety.
Okay.
Caves. Far away.
It's not.
Far away.
It's
cave.
not enough. We're in hell. Now we have to go underground again.
Underground. Safe. Yes, yes, yes. Underground.
Yeah.
No
At least
big
we're out of the blood
things.
war for a while.
Eni, and I say this with all respect, underground sucks.
Only say because you too big. Yes, yes, yes. Too big. Too big to appreciate underground. No, no, no.
No, I say it because once or twice tons of rock have tried to follow me when I was underground.
Ah, poor mining, not cobalt mining. No, no, no. Cobalt's safe underground. It's like just kind of gestures Luthra. Underground. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, I think we should go.
Okay.
All
Funny
right.
drow. Brown drow. Strange, strange.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm
we're
comfortable down there, and plus we're not going to be attacked by everything on the surface. So.
we're headed underground and yet a half mile above the surface, all at the same time. This is like every bad thing.
Yeah.
We're in hell, we're underground, and yet we're floating, held up by magic that, at the whim of people that don't like us, could just stop working and we could crash.
Beating down 6 underground. You find yourself in this room, which Meanie's Echo had seen before. It is, as you see here, you see a door directly in front of you. You also see 2 hallways that appear to have been barricaded with, not a very well-constructed barricade consisting of furniture and barrels and other things. So,
About fucking time. I was wondering if it was ever going to clear up.
what's that?
The map, it was staying blurry for like a really long time.
Oh,
Well, I'm just going to search the room.
all right. You conduct a thorough search of the room. There are several skeletons and decomposing bodies all through. Some of the people look like they may have starved. Others look like they were attacked. The fresher bodies look like they were hacked to pieces. None of them have anything especially valuable on them. But this entire area looks like it was some sort of devotionary to Torm for people who came to mourn their dead.
And all of these are just little alcoves. Hey, what's this?
That is a opening. That is also
So
another
I
opening.
see we came down these stairs.
Mm-hmm.
So I see 2 openings, both to the west.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Well, you guys want to go this way?
Sure, why not?
As you walk this direction, there are various caskets arranged in all of these rooms. All of them are adorned with the symbol of Torm and have various names on them. And each symbol of Torm adorned on the casket has been defaced through some magical means. So it looks like Torm is doing various profane things. And some...
Sorry. Harris finds that amusing.
I'll leave it at that. So...
Kilroy was here.
Just to put a smile on Ceres's face.
So Cirrus is just actually, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's passive perception if we hear anything. He's just looking around because he seemed to be short hauls.
All right. There's another passage over this way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you also see that there is an opening to your north, Elturil, several of them. So
yeah. Okay.
These two rooms to the south are just more of the. Is there anything interesting in the caskets?
Do you wish to open the caskets?
Yes.
All right. You open one of the caskets. Inside, you see a long, desiccated skeleton that is slowly twisting itself into knots, the bones breaking and then reassembling and then breaking as it continues to move. And there is a moaning sound of pain and anguish coming from the skeleton's mouth as it does so.
God damn.
Psychically, I'm going to call for Boja.
I'll go over.
All right.
Can you
Let's see.
do anything to help him?
Speaking
I'll
of
sit
which,
there and
is there any light in here, or does Boja need to light up a torch?
I have a lit torch.
Okay.
Yeah,
Isn't
There's
she
no
wearing
light.
the goggles?
Yeah, we have the circlets.
Yeah, the
I
circles.
forgot.
Yes, you can see.
Let's see. Where is Cirrus?
Lower left.
there, he's right there. So I moved.
Okay. So there's
And
Boja
then-
for you.
Bjorn, there to your south if you wanted to go down there. But
Yeah,
Um,
go that way.
you can give me a religion check for Boja if you want.
Religion check coming up.
Yeah, they're over. They're over this way.
All right.
I mean, that doesn't even strike me as like an animate skeleton, just
Ooh.
someone in torment.
Guess I'm gonna have to do this one first. That's my dark vision.
Boja, as you look at it, you do not get the sense that this is anything an animated, undeath, or that there's a soul attached to it necessarily, or not in any way that you're aware of. It is merely infernal window dressing. Someone's kind of sick joke that is somehow attached, perhaps some other soul that you can't detect, to the skeleton, and is enjoying watching it in internal torment.
Okay, now that's just kind of neat, but I'll close it back up.
Go ahead, everybody, give me a perception check.
Okay.
All right.
30.
We'll start with Boja.
All right. Touch.
Then this one will be for
And
Edie.
let me guidance that. 19.
So let's see. 20 for Boja, 9 for Eni.
Okay. All of you except for Eeny Meeny notice slight sounds. A moan here, a pounding there, a cracking of bone somewhere else, as all of the sarcophagus through the entire complex suddenly come to life with infernal sounds of torture, breaking bones, discordant music, just horrible, horrible sounds.
I'm not sure, but I think the Dark Lord might live around here.
Mike.
The one that we're looking at here, is it doing anything different?
No, it's still doing what it was doing.
I'm going to put the lid back on.
See if that's
Okay.
enough to make it stop.
It's still doing it under there. You can hear it clearly.
Well,
What
what do y'all think? Shall we just move on? I don't want to get tied up in window dressing.
Yeah, I think we should go to the West Passage.
All right. I agree.
Yeah, if things are going to attack, they're going to attack. So
Yeah.
And
Okay.
place is twisty. Should we keep going west, do you think?
Can try.
okay, I'm going to have to put all these guys on top of each other. It
Oh,
looks
Lord.
like.
There's a lot of sarcophagi.
Western Shore.
Mm-hmm.
It makes me, maybe the High Hall was just a church and a burial site. Well, I say was as if it's not now, but. Nem, do we get any direction where sounds are different?
To the west and to the north, the sounds were slightly different. Nope, same sounds there. Same sounds there, Elturil. I will. If you look and see where I'm.
Oh,
you
I
see
see
my
that.
ping?
Yeah. Okay.
There, and also up here. But
Dear Lord.
all right,
So many sarcophagi.
go ahead and stop there. And if you guys want to join him, and I don't know where's Boja.
She's under my token because I'm moving 3 tokens.
Okay, cool. They're all over here, Jeff. So
Because I
can-
couldn't move multiple tokens without them getting stuck on doors and corridors and things.
okay.
So I had to stack.
When you move into this area, each of the chairs lining the south wall and the east and west walls have people sitting in them or fresh corpses. Which of them you're not sure. Each of their mouths are open in a silent scream, and there is a strange plucking sound that sounds like a harmonic melody, and you're not sure what it is, but when you get closer, you notice that across the way, the intestines of the one across from it are all being ingested into the mouth of the human being sitting across, and they are indeed alive and in feeling it as the intestines cycle between the two bodies. And the creature or the person sitting to the south is watching all of that as it looks like nerve endings are being pulled out of it to power this infernal organ or musical instrument.
You say the
All
one
right,
to the
this is-
south? It looks like the one to the south is powering this.
It looks like their nerve endings have been pulled out and are attached to everybody, and it looks like you could see electrical sparks flowing along these nerve endings, causing maybe this whole machine to run. At the very end of the hallway is a locked door, and it has the holy symbol of Torm on it, but it has been perverted, and the writing above the door has also been twisted, where it says, "Hail to His Majesty, the former High Priest of Torm, who sits in eternal torment as we play the sound of hell for him. All hail, fair Elturil."
All right, Nemesis, aka Clive Barker. Got some Hellraiser level shit going on here.
Yep. I'm digging it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Boja, Bjorn, Elutria, priests. Do we try and save this person to the south, or do we kill them to end this nonsense?
That's a good question.
Well, I'm honestly just proud that you didn't tell him to shut up.
I did tell him to shut up. He didn't listen.
Jennifer, did you hear the question?
She's muted.
All right, this guy is hooked up to they've basically turned him into a demonic pipe organ. The question is, do we try to save him or put him out of his mystery? Priest of Torm.
Well, I don't know if we're going to put him out of his mystery, but we.
Sears is going to walk in front of him and just look at him and say, "Can you hear me?"
His eyes are just staring forward still. It appears he did not register what you said. What were you going to say, Jen?
I was going to say his soul is already tied to here. I would, if we can get what he wants to do, because I'm not sure he would not. I'm not sure killing the body would end the torment.
Oh, Lord. Okay, this is probably going to hurt, but y'all hold on for a second. Cirrus is going to attempt a psychic connection.
Oh, shit.
Okay. High
Okay.
risk maneuver. All right.
Hey, Sparky.
As
Does
quick
Horace
as
Pinker to you and smile when you say that?
as quick as lightning, nerve endings slash out and attach to your skull, and he grabs your chin and goes, "Have you seen the depths of my pain? Have you seen the depths of his pleasure?" Give me a wisdom check, please.
+5.
Sorry, that wasn't supposed to.
+5 makes it 23.
Okay.
Yeah, 23. Did I feel anything?
You feel a dark madness rip around and grab onto your soul, and you see images of people eating each other, people turning bones into weapons, children turning on their mothers and fathers turning on their children. Just every insane, horrible thing flashing through your mind all at once is so overwhelming that you take 20 points of psychic damage and are knocked unconscious for the next 8 hours.
Holy shit.
Okay, so everyone else just sees Cirrus go down.
Well, guess we're taking a long rest.
Let me see something real quick.
Check his pulse.
Yeah.
Oh,
If he's dead, I'm going to try and steal his.
No, he's not dead.
I want to touch him with a greater restoration.
Okay.
Let's see if that helps.
You're able to reach him, and Cirrus, you do come back to consciousness, but you cannot shake all of those thoughts. And through all of it, you see one face, one horribly, horribly familiar face. Have you seen the depths of his misery? Have you seen the depths of his pain? Have you seen the ecstasy of his horrible pleasure as Asmodeus' face fills your brain?
Oh.
Cirrus would just shake his head and walk away and say, they're beyond help. And Asmodeus did this.
Of course he did.
All of it. You
All
don't
right,
even.
I'm just stabbing this thing
You
till it
don't
falls
want
apart.
to. You don't want to hear it. I don't want to describe it. Just
What did you
kill
say,
them
Jeff?
all.
Yeah, I'm just going to start stabbing this thing till its head falls apart.
Okay.
Okay.
Cirrus, you get 11 points back. I just cast Cure Wounds on you.
Thank you.
You are all very able to just dismember these bodies. The very disturbing thing is, and I'll let you keep doing it if you want, right before you land the killing blow on each one, it appears as if they regain consciousness and look at you with a pleading and thankfulness in their eyes before you dismember them or behead them or whatever it is you do.
Okay.
And I'll be praying prayers over them as we do this.
Yeah.
I just give them an acknowledging nod as I jam the spear into their skulls.
All right. And with that cheery note, I think I will end for this evening, because when you go to the north, there will be more to come, which is very in-depth. So I think we can go ahead and call it for the evening.
Yeah, I think we can take a long rest before we do that too. So,
and may you all have unpleasant dreams for the evening.